It wants a break? Ah!
Oh.
I mean, that's easy. Just stay on record.
Well, I bet y'all Canadians do this. You ever get butter pecan ice cream? Or I guess any kind. Probably something maple pecan, maple walnut, or butter pecan.
Wow, that's
And
some serious racism.
yeah,
Maple. Bet your underwear's maple. Okay,
yeah,
go on.
you're regionally more accessible to maple than I
Yep.
am.
Yep.
Yours not.
And then you just put a shot of bourbon on top as you're eating it
Oh,
until it disappears.
that sounds good.
That does sound pretty good, actually.
I think it'd be whiskey.
And I do say that because my other favorite ice cream besides butter pecan is black walnut. But
Ooh.
sometimes there's like maple walnut, but it's like I don't know if it's like a seasonal thing here, but it is by far my
Delicious.
favorite. Yeah, and you just drop a shot of bourbon on top,
Yeah.
and then you eat until it like dries up, and you drop another one.
I have sour cherry blaster moonshine that I bought today, and I also have Nana's apple pie moonshine that I bought today.
Oh wow,
And they're so
that sounds like
delicious.
you could just that sounds like you just do that over vanilla ice cream.
You can just drink it. Like essentially they give you like a jar and
Come on,
literally
no,
on it just says just sip it from the jar.
yeah,
And it's so good. We always have a coffee one. And then this Nana's apple pie has like crab apples in it that you can eat.
mm.
But the cherry blaster, oh my god, it tastes exactly like the candy. It's so good. I'm just gonna sip it probably all night.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Okay. What's the other guy? Aurora?
What's up?
Can you make your votes for the expansion level 2 stuff? Because it's probably
Absolutely.
gonna
I
be
can't
too
move my
late
character,
after
though.
today. What? Okay, you drag them out then. Maybe that didn't. Is that not the one for your sheet? I don't know. Here, I'll drag another one out. Does that work now? Or you can drag them out, I guess.
Nah, it doesn't work for some reason.
Huh. Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't say controlled by. Weird. I don't get why that always works like that. Because if you drag it out, do you have control or no?
Yeah, if I if
Oh.
I drag it out, I do.
Okay.
It's weird.
All right, sweet. Well, as long as it's working. Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna get to the like by the end of this session, we'll have an idea. Like I'll know what the upgrades are gonna be. Okay, well that's the one for there. Let's find what would it be? Maybe bright red. Okay, so we're gonna go with that one. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh, look at Flight and Portal Network are tied. So that's a conversation. weapon features, I got magical ray, breath weapon, and ballista at 3. But I also have Thok in both.
Magical Ray is my first choice, though.
Okay. I'm gonna put the red squares around the ones that are the potentials, and then I think now that everyone's here, we'll do the actual dragon fight stuff, and then we can do all this stuff, paperwork typey stuffy after. And then yeah, flight and portal. So I think like it with the portal network, it is more for if you are planning to stay stationary. So I think flight makes more sense, unless I have a different idea than you guys have about what the portal network entails. So, but for now, I'll just. All right. So let's go back to do the Doom of Dooms. So everyone should be on the right page now. The recording is happening. Does anyone want to do the recap?
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Ball Z. Krillin died. No shock there.
All my money was on him. I bet all of it on him. Shit. We've seen this coming.
All right, so just like the bunch of hoo-has that we are, we trusted a woman.
Oh God,
And,
no.
Yeah, that's the real takeaway here.
We gotta
and,
watch what we say. Next, we're gonna end up on Joe Rogan.
I mean, that sounds great.
I mean, see, this is why I don't trust the skinny knife-eared ones. If they're not big green muscle mommies, you can't trust them. Just if they don't know how to wield a hammer. I'm just kidding. All right, so we were taken in by you know what? We should have known with their fucking name. You know, be wrong Triss or whatever the fuck her name was, Boratrice. That we were taken in by this, you know, supposed, uh, death druid, of who wanted us to rid this acrid, overgrown town of its uh of its dragon cultists, and then made a big show of pointing out the big poison green dragon living up in the spire. Then after actually, you know, clearing out some spiders and the dragon cultists, and and uh, and the and Sir Donald coming back worse for wear, we get ready to make our way out, and all of a sudden Sir Donald turns into a, a, a lady of the woods.
With massive mammary glands.
Duck looks like a lady.
Turns
I
into
like
turns into a pair of breasts with legs, and
And just a shelf of an ass.
then everybody just, like, you know, nervously ignores it and tries not to make direct eye contact, and walks the rest of the way to face this dragon, upon which, entering the spire, whoopsie doozy, we find out it's Borong Triss the whole time. uh but no, really, Beatrice turns into a scaly green dragon, and laughs heartily at us for being such fucking stooges, and then we basically flail feebly at our situation, as we're basically encapsulated in vines and other difficulties, trying to even make our way to even start a fight with this creature. So at this point, I'm pretty sure most of us are stuck inside trying to even get out to where the fight is, while Snogg and Blackfeet are over here dicking around with the green dragon, making attacks that have absolutely no effect on it.
Yeah, Blackfeet
Understatement.
did the coolest move in all of D&D history, and it had zero effect whatsoever.
Well, that was upsetting.
That was a little disappointing.
That bitch.
Nice. Well, Doc, you can have inspiration.
All right.
Yeah, that pretty much describes everything, I think. I mean, it's hilarious that, like, no one questions Sir Donald. Everyone's just like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, if
Seemed
y'all
weird
aren't
at this.
touching it, I'm not, because I got other shit to deal with.
She's like, that just seems
Look,
like a hot
it's
mess.
acquisitions. It's Acquisitions Incorporated. Weird shit happens here all the time.
No, I was more like it's Sir Donald. I like, for all I know, he just coughed this bitch up. So I'm not
yeah,
really
yeah.
gonna ask. I'm not really gonna ask questions if I don't need to yet.
He's a reverse druid.
He had to hack up his side piece for later.
He's a duck that can only shapeshift into humanoids.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, Faluke Monroe is the first on the initiative. Now I know if Monroe, you're muted, but I don't know if Monroe mentioned this to you, but I think he had asked, like, right at the end last time, something about the ring that Darren had given him, and how Venomfang had known anything about it, considering it was it wasn't Venomfang wasn't his daughter or whatever. And then at one point, Venomfang had, while Bertice had, like, touched the ring, I mean, it, like, slightly glowed. So I think he was thinking about looking into that, but I don't know if now is necessarily the time. But I don't know if he mentioned that to you or either. So
Okay. All this shrubbery on the ground is difficult terrain, correct?
more than difficult terrain. It's 4 times movement.
Okay. Is it
and
is it up the walls and everything?
it's 10 feet tall, and it blocks line of sight. You can move through it with that 4 times movement, but it's covered in, like, these red thorns that would most likely, like, damage you if you move through them. And it appears to be, like, attack and destroyable. However, I think Arzex discovered it's resistant to piercing.
With that 10 feet, does it reach all the way up to the roof in here?
Yeah, it would in this room, but it wouldn't in this room.
Okay.
There might be a spot, like, in the center of this where it's not quite at the roof, because it's like 10 feet, but then it's like it kind of, like, does, like, an angle towards the peak, and the peak is
Yeah, it's like a normal roof.
yeah, and it's like along this, like, going like that inside of that box would be the line of the peak.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have Monroe take an action surge, so 2 shots with his bow.
Yep.
And that's
Okay.
that. He'll do a movement after that.
Sounds good. Oh, damn. Natural 20. The other one will miss.
Okay. That's for the natural 20, 16 piercing.
1 second, I gotta find it. I have the character sheet, but now I've lost it. There it is. All right, 16 piercing. Who's that?
Isaac.
Oh, Isaac's here.
Oh, have we died yet?
No,
Oh.
no, we pretty much just started.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
All right.
Now the fear setting in like a marinade, you know.
Mhm.
And you want to be even more fearful when your lovely rogue is not available. I was blanking out from.
Oh, well, I told them that Fluke was in charge of you, and they said, "Oh, thank God."
That's the correct. That's the correct response.
Yeah. All right. So Monroe, anything else?
Nope, that will be all.
All right. So Venom Fang's turn, and having seen Snogg fly into her lair,
Oh, I came in just at the right time.
you did, yeah. She's gonna fly 45 feet into the top of the building and then up to attack you. Now, Blackfeet, she was in your orb, but she has blind sense 30, so anything within 30 feet she can just sense, like through, I don't know, telepathy or like spatial. I don't know. I don't know how blind sense works, but
It's
even
magic.
if they're
She
blind,
spits,
yeah, anything
spits
within
magic
30
out of her
feet,
face.
she just knows
She has one of those
Alright.
tapping sticks.
everything about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so Snog, you're like running down the stairs, while gliding, I guess, because you're still technically like floating like an inch off the ground, attempting to like, and you're kind of like across from Bertice because the cage is hanging and you've gone like halfway down, and then you just see Venom Fang like fly through the opening in the roof and just like lunge straight at you, kind of like hovering in the center between all the stairways. And she is going to do a bot. A bot.
So yeah, blind sense is basically like she can smell or hear things
Okay.
in her area.
Oh, okay.
It's blind sight. Is that
Gotcha.
the same?
Oh no, blind sight is better.
Yeah, that's what she
Oh,
has.
yeah, they
She's
can
got
use
echolocation on that bitch.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
Does a 16 hit Snog?
I'll catch you guys later.
Oh, see ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Peace.
Yes,
See,
Sorry.
yes, it does.
All right, so that's 20 piercing plus 10 poison. The poison is halved. I believe he's at 7 hit points. Minus 30, or no, 25.
For some reason, I don't have control of this character token.
Here. I'll add you to the thing, but I just did it anyway. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, he gets hit for the 16, or for 30, which knocks him out. Now, Venom Fang has multi attack, and has advantage on her attacks, and also each of her, because he's unconscious, each attack would be an automatic crit. Each critical would be 2 failed death saves. Having discussed this with Isaac previous to the session, he had essentially, we kind of, because he wasn't able to show up, I had to discuss it with him, but we basically came to the conclusion there was no way for him to escape death. So he has opted to do a final stand.
Oh shit.
shit.
So essentially, this is gonna be more like a cutscene, as Venom Fang flies in and sinks her teeth into Snog, and injects the venom, and Snog knows that this is it. Like he's done for. He was previously attacked by her and understands that if um, he doesn't do some thing right now, not only will he die, but likely some of his companions. And the way that he expressed he'd like to do his final stand is to unleash a like absolute hail barrage of fire arrows on Venom Fang. So, Roman, on his character sheet, does it show how many fire arrows he has? I think it would be like 7, maybe.
It oh yeah, 14.
14?
Yeah.
Okay, so this dragon comes in, it lays its bite into him, and just kind of like before doing its claw attacks and ripping him into 2 pieces, Snogg just like gets this like look in his face where he's just like, I'm not, you're not gonna have this, you're not taking these people from me. And he will run and like jump up in the air, and with his flying, he like flies up above Venom Fang and just like puts everything in his body into releasing like all of these fire arrows within like like whatever the 3 seconds. So
Do you want me to roll the attacks?
you don't need to roll they're all going to be, it's essentially going to be like an auto hits. But so what I'd like you to do is roll like just maybe like roll just to see if he gets a nat 20, but no matter what it'll hit, and then it'll do his damage, but it's because he's unleashing the this barrage of fire arrows, it's gonna do the additional 14d6 fire damage.
Okay, so am I just rolling? He gets a d20 or 14 times?
Just like click his normal whatever attack, add his sneak attack, and then we'll add an additional 14d6 to whatever he ends up with after doing everything. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So 12 plus 9. What's that? 21. So he like does this crazy flip up into the air and fires and deals the 21 damage with his initial arrow, and then behind it just comes like this hail of fire, which will deal an additional 39 fire damage to Venom Fang, taking it down to about a third. At that point, Venom Fang is going to like just gets. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Isaac requested that as his character's firing off all these arrows, he's singing, "I'm still standing after all this time."
Awesome.
Like I just like running down the back of the dragon, pinning it fire arrows.
Excellent. All right, yeah, just like down the spine.
Yeah.
And Venom Fang is like getting seriously fucked up by all of this. Like just like that was more than half its health in like a single shot, essentially. And then once once it's kind of done, Venom Fang and like recovers and looks down at Snogg, and just like with its 2 claw attacks grabs his legs and his torso and literally rips him into 2 pieces. It then uses the remaining movement, its remaining movement, to come back outside and kind of perch on the top of the wall of the tower and throw one half of Snogg at like Aurora's feet and the other half of Snogg at Hausch's feet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
In game, I'm traumatized. Out of game, there goes my top OnlyFans sub.
And you can see like Venom Fang's like actively like on fire. All these like arrows are riddled down its spine. Part of its face has been like taken out by an arrow, like ripped off, and Venom Fang is gone from being like this like gleefully like
Arrogant
like,
piece of shit.
yeah, perfect. To like, oh shit, I'm actually fucking in trouble here, and now she's like actually pissed. Like that was not, she did not expect anything along that level. level of power from you guys. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cry because I
That was intense.
just wrote a letter from Black Arrow to Snogg
Oh.
in response to his, and now and
No.
the letter's like waiting on his bed at the train.
Oh.
Forever be.
God damn, that's good story writing, Colin.
Yeah.
You sadistic motherfucker.
That's totally like some like season 2 Game of Thrones ending.
I'm like, I feel like Bender when he became Leela or whatever, and he's just like, I hurt my own feelings.
No.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I'm excited for Isaac to read that letter. Yeah, but
In the
yeah,
afterlife.
yeah. Well, whoever finds it. I'm also every time I think about Dabby's reaction to you guys coming back without Snogg, that gets me too. So yeah, just like super pumped. You guys did it. You guys did it. Where's Snogg? And everyone just kind of like doesn't say anything and looks down at their shoes. And she's just like running to the back and looking around, and then it like suddenly dawns on her that like Snogg isn't coming. Ugh, that's heavy.
We should probably
shit.
collect his body though.
So yeah.
Need something to say farewell to.
I will say too that Hausch, there's a shit-eating grin on his face, even as he lies in 2 pieces. He seems
Yeah, there is, motherfucker.
God bless him.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing. So hats off to Snogg for making the choice and
Oh yeah.
doing an epic cool thing, and yeah, awesome.
Yeah, no
Fuck,
doubt.
first character death.
Yeah, pretty
The
crazy.
dragon's like, you want a math lesson? First up, division.
Yeah.
Too soon. I yell from like, you know.
Snogg's final words. Now there's 2 of me.
Oh, that's multiplication. Fuck you, you're dead.
Break
She
Snogg
really
in half.
split me in half.
Now there's 2 Snogg. Snogg win every time. Like the stick or whatever. Who would
So
win?
I want
a
that to be his
Marine or a
last word.
stick?
Snogg win every time.
Snogg win every time. That should be the name.
That's
of
gonna be his
the
tombstone.
Episode. What do you think? Episode name?
Yeah. Yes, Snogg. It would be some awesome foreshadowing, you know?
Alright, I'll put that down right now. I did make the last one Thoughts and Prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Good though.
Yeah.
Fox and prayers.
Yeah. So I am planning to like do one every time now. I think it's a great idea. Woo, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's your turn, Thok, and yeah.
Oh no, because he was before me.
Yep.
All right.
Rock'em, thock'em.
Rock'em, Thoc'em. Go box.
Damn it, if only you were an artificer. Then they could be walk'em fock'em art robots, you know? Shit.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, you'd make millions of gold.
Okay. So, man, I can only kind of see this through this little slit in the window here, and you know, so I just see like one half of Snogg just get like tossed right by the window, and this charred flaming dragon trying to flap the fire off of it as it comes out here. And so you know, I'm gonna be thinking about, obviously, like I'm gonna have this like montage going through my head of all the times I was like pissed off at Snogg for trying to like take something from the party or whatever, or like hiding shit, or just generally being like a sneaky thiefy bastard. And I'm just gonna like, you know, get super pissed and I'm gonna give him. Yeah. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a shatter.
Oh,
Shatter at level 2.
sweet. With the shatter, dun, dun,
Constitution saving throw.
okay. And it's
Not-
what? It's 60. Oh, a 10-foot radius. Okay, so that would probably like if it does enough, it's possible that it could damage the actual tower. But it's not enough that it would hit Bertice where she currently is located because she's down about 20, 30 feet. Okay. 18 thunder. And it's a DC 12 con. Alright. Where's their token venom? There you are. Dun, dun, con. Oh, no way!
Oh.
Rolls a 3 for 18 thunder. Here comes the thunder, thunder, thunder. Nice.
Oh wait. What did I? So I rolled it at.
It automatically
level
rolled, right?
2.
Oh,
Did it?
you rolled it at 2? Oh, yeah, it's up
Yeah.
there. Because it is a level 2 spell, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did already automatically roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 thunder.
Perfect, yeah. And she takes it all and is now, like, well bloodied under 25% remaining. I'm assuming you can see the bars, but if not, let me know.
Oh, sweet.
The green bar indicates that her breath weapon is available to her.
Oh, it's fully charged. Okay. And then I just because I can, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't even know. You know what? No, it might be a waste. Who's out there? Did anybody else get hit?
I think everyone else, except for Arzex, is, like, full health.
Yeah. And ours is
I imagine I have.
still, you're still like worse off than me, right?
I think he's at 6.
Yeah, I'm at like. Yeah, I'm 6 out of 25. So I imagine I have like bits of flesh still kind of melting after that.
There we go.
But now I'm like pissed.
All right. And then yeah, just to make sure it's like, never happening again. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw, let's see, right? It's word, right? It's a bonus
Word
action.
is the bonus 60 feet
Yeah.
range, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw that at
You can't cast 2 leveled spells in one turn. One of them has to be a cantrip.
Fuck.
I know, it's annoying. I
No,
I hate it
no,
too.
I thought I
On my
thought I
druid, I
got
have
you a second
healing
ago.
word, and I'm like, I'm like, every time, I'm like, I can't do cure wounds and healing word, and this is bullshit.
No, I thought I got you a second ago because I was like, but I confused shatter with thunderclap. All right,
Oh,
all right. Well, yeah. No, Blackfeet has all the potions, right? Yeah. All right. That'll be.
I do have a greater potion, actually, a greater healing potion.
Oh, okay. All right. You'll be fine then. Okay, and then
Well, I thought you needed it. I was about to say I could give it to you since I'm like,
no,
we're like
I
right
was
next to
gonna.
each other.
No, I was gonna try and heal you.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I can't move without taking an action, so I guess I'm stuck. So I guess that's it.
all right. Aurora Novus.
All
who
right.
has the ability to wild shape. and is a moon druid. That's so funny. Last time, oh shit! I forgot I could wild shape. Your subclass is entirely wild shape based. I was like, oh no.
It's like when I was a ranger and I forgot I could attack twice.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'll see Snogg, like, as Snogg hits the ground, I'll see Hausch, like, or not Hausch, sorry, I'll see Thok fucking doing, like, his crazy shatter move. And
Yeah.
because I look down on Snogg, I'll have a flashback of, like, right after I turned into a duck, like, walking down a road towards the city, and it's just pissing ice rain, like, I'm freezing half to death. And, like, as I start passing out, like, I'll see Snogg, like, just walk past me, kind of look at me, and he'll take out, like, a little roll of cloth and dry me off and shit.
Aw.
And, like, it's just a flashback to our first meeting. And, like, I just, with that, it just feels like this rage, like, in Arawa, like, just tears streaming down her face. She's like, you impetuous, oversized lizard! And I'm gonna fucking wild shape into a giant octopus.
Awesome. And
Shit.
inspiration for the memory.
Bad.
Awesome.
Feels bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
feels
shit.
really bad.
Never mind that. I misclicked.
Oh. Oh, right. Sorry. Giant octopus. 1 second. I forgot that means me. There we are. Whoop.
Showing up to work. All right.
And I'm gonna go here, just edit. I'm gonna be in player's journal.
Picture I still have like a full head of red hair though. Like on the octopus. With like big eyelashes too.
Okay, you should have
Of
control of
course.
the character sheet now.
Awesome. Sounds good.
He's all, yeah, I'm an octopus with titties.
Oh god.
Yeah, somebody had
This is,
Ooh, I
this is
don't
some
like
Donald
that.
Duck shit.
Why did our viewership from Japan just increase tenfold?
I'm gonna put your
You love
your
to see it.
Aurora token on the GM layer, just FYI.
Sounds good.
That way I can keep it in the same position. But yeah, you are now a gigantic octopus.
For some reason,
That's so cool.
the keywords just autofilled.
And assuming I
No.
still, I don't know if I have an action still or not. I'm trying to read that in the
I
list,
think
but I
it's.
can't find anything.
I'm pretty sure Wild Shape for Moon Druids is a bonus action.
Okay.
Look under your Circle of the Moon. It should say. I'm pretty sure it's a wild action, or a bonus action. Sorry, a wild action. It's a pretty fucking wild action. I'll tell you that right
I mean, it was.
That isn't up
Oh,
for
yep.
contention.
It is combat wild shape.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Additionally, while you're transformed by wild shape, you can use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit point. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But on that note, I'm going to go after Venom Fang with a tentacles attack.
Awesome. Well, Venom Fang is 60 feet up.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, you are 10 feet tall, and you have a reach of 15, so you could reach 25 feet. But yeah, it's currently out of your range.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Can I start using my sucklers to like work my way up the side of the tower?
I think that's cool. I don't think you technically can, but if you want to do speed 10 and just like suckler your way up the side of the tower, then I think that's really cool, and you should definitely do that.
Okay, yeah,
But,
we'll do that then. That sounds cool.
It also, you can only breathe underwater, and you have a con of 13, so you will suffocate and die in 1 minute.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to click that a bunch of times. That's my bad. But
If
yeah.
anything, I thought that was like, just like
Just
adding
never-
tension, like you're going to die.
No.
You're
It's
running
all-
out of breath.
So
No,
you,
I won't be able to hold this form for very long. I just really need to make a point to Venom Fang for killing my first ever friend, so I'm gonna try and choke the life out of him.
Absolutely.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm
Kill
gonna
that
put.
bitch.
I'll put the 0, but basically when each turn that timer will go down, and once it reaches, like once you've done 10 rounds, the octopus will suffocate, and then you'll pop back into your other form.
Okay, sounds
and
good.
then also you are climbing 10 feet up the wall, right?
10 feet up the wall for sure.
All right. Oh, did I put them on? Okay, good. I thought I accidentally put them on them on your other token. All right, perfect. Very cool. Blackfeet. So I believe Blackfeet that you are still in the center of this 30-foot round ball of darkness.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think so too. And I also believe that I just used 3 key points.
That is correct.
Just to say that out loud.
Yep.
Okay,
and
so
you and Venomfang are almost like eye to eye because she's like 60 feet, you're 70, but she's also 10 feet tall. So your guys are kind of like, I guess she, if you're not within 30 feet, she wouldn't be able to see you. But obviously, like, also, I don't know that you don't have any kind of blind sight, do you? So you're blind while you're in this thing.
yeah.
That's kind
I
of
would
funny.
imagine, yeah.
Oh my god,
Hmm.
that is the cutest.
I would have had it way quicker, but I was dealing with other shit.
No, that's very cool. What other shit? Are you okay?
Yeah, the dogs are just barking at people on the road.
Oh, those people. Get out of the road, people.
No doubt.
Yeah. But I also
Yeah.
think you had set it up. You had set up your spell in such a way that you could like close your cloak around it and turn it off temporarily. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me about that.
You also have no idea what's happened to Snogg or anything, because you're currently
Yeah, I
just
wouldn't
like
have been able to
in
see,
this
right?
blackness. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. So we're eye to eye, dragon and I.
Okay.
Is the dragon looking at me,
Are you
or
turning
looking back
the
into?
Are you turning the
Where is
ball
the
off?
dragon's attention? Yeah, I'm going to.
Cover it.
That wouldn't be counted as an action just to close my cloak with it.
No, I'm fine with you just closing it around. I just want to turn it off so that there you go. Okay. Yeah. So
Oh
you
yeah.
you do your like dive bomb and then release the powder. Both of you are fine, and then the dragon just like fucks off. And then you hear a flutterment and a scuttlement, and then you close
Yeah.
off. You turn off your orb. Well, you don't turn it off, but you cover it, and you look, and now Venomfang is on fire. Has like some almost 20 arrows sticking out of it, and is like looking extremely hurt and covered in blood and kind of like torn flesh, and he's kind of like sitting on the top of the tower, and part of the tower has actually been, it almost looks like part of the tower like exploded outwards into Venomfang, and there's like these shards of the stone like sticking into her as she's like now kind of like has kicked off and is like hovering in the air. And then also probably you would see like the top half of Snogg. You might notice the bottom half at the tower, and then where that where the female elf with massive tits that used to be Sir Donald was standing, there is now a gigantic octopus, approximately the same size as the green dragon, climbing up the side of the tower with its suckers.
And it seems to be pissed.
So you
All right.
probably have, this is quite the turn of events, I would imagine, in your mind. Like there was a significant difference between 6 seconds ago and now.
Yeah, a lot happened in 6 seconds. Yeah. So if I'm just Monroe and
Monroe's kind
House
of
are
like,
outside.
yeah, Monroe's hiding around the side of the tower, got his bow ready, and Hausch, I don't know, like what's Hausch doing now, right now, Fluke?
Just by the door of the building there.
He's probably just staring at just Snogg's face.
Yeah, you and him are having like, you're listening to Snogg's final words, big grin on his face.
Well, half of it anyway. Who knows what the other half
Too
of it
soon. Gurgle, gurgle.
Okay, and
Talk
and the
about a
door to
split
this
personality.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Black. What was that, Graham?
the door to this building is closed, and there's one of those trees right up against it. Is that the story?
This door is open, but yeah, if you were to look inside, you would just see basically like the side of a one of those like garden mazes. And it's like an
Right.
extremely thick bush. You can't see through it, and it has these red thorns all over it. From your position too, you would probably see the opening in the top of the tower that Snogg had previously gone into.
The Green Dragon and Her Impossibly Thick Bush.
Yes,
Yuck,
a
yuck.
novel by Thok My Dick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close my cloak, and just as I close my cloak, it's like the second I close it, I just see like Snogg's body ripped in half, just falling in two
Yeah.
pieces, and it's just so I'm stunned by that, and then the octopus appears. I shriek deep in my throat and fly down toward where Hausch is. And see, I'm reticent to make a move here. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna fly down for this move. And
You're 70 feet, so you
So-
can move like 40 up or down without like for just your movement.
right, yeah, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here.
Okay, so you'd be
And this
30 off
so-
the
so you-
ground. So you've gone from 70 to 30 feet. You're still technically above you're about 5 feet from the peak of this cottage. And
okay.
30 feet from
Shit.
the ground next to Hausch.
Well, I heard you say you had a healing potion. Hey, Arzex?
Yep.
Okay. And Doc, you're not really. How hurting are you?
I'm good, and even if I like, I could help myself if I need to. So you can do your damnedest.
Do what you
Okay.
can. Just don't
Yeah,
Don't get killed.
end up like him.
the shadows whisper to you, Blackfeet. You can kill it. You could kill it now. You could have all the glory. It could be yours.
Do it.
I'm trying, yeah. I have like cognitive dissonance. I'm trying to hold on to the potions and just lay back, but my
You
eyes
just like keep
darting towards the
reorganizing them.
Just running my talons along them in my cloak, just diddling, 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 diddling. Okay. Well, because I only have one key left and I can't take a short rest during this shit, I'm gonna just hang tight for a sec. Well, actually, all right. You know what? I'm going to not do that. Actually,
Okay.
I don't know how you guys are gonna get out of there. So the entrance to the top of the
Yeah.
the castle. I'm below it now, though. Hey.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to change your movement, I'm fine with going back.
Okay.
Though you could like attack the bushes directly. That is an option. speaking of, I should probably find their stats.
Yeah, but I heard you say something about piercing doesn't affect them.
Well, they are resistant, so they take half damage from piercing.
Oh, okay.
Slashing. They take slashing down. I'm sure they take, because I imagine they don't take piercing because they're like, imagine stabbing at a garden hedge with a sword. It's gonna
And
kind of go
trying to
through it.
stab it exactly in the trunk of the hedge. Yeah.
Yeah,
or whatever.
whereas if you're hack at it, it's probably optimal.
Okay. Well, yeah. I would like to get down there.
Well, you could use your action to dash, or do the spend the key bonus action dash for Step of the Wind if you wanted to move further down. But yeah, currently you're still like 5-10 feet above the cottage.
Okay. I'm going to have to use that last key point then and dash down
Okay.
with just to show you guys, it's this one here.
Nice, yeah. And so you gain another 40 feet of movement.
Okay, so I land right in front of the door, and
Yep.
for my action, I get to hit twice. So now I'm just like taking all of my aggression out on these fucking bushes because I'm just like losing my mind.
Sweet.
And yeah, here it comes down. Boom.
That'll hit.
Nice. And one more time, right?
First click the purple, because if you destroy it, then you
Oh,
might want to
yeah.
move more.
Gotcha.
5 slashing, so that bush takes that one was previously attacked, takes the 5, and looks like now you can kind of see through it. There's not much left of it. You can see Thok and Arzek's on the other side.
Okay, so hit it one last time with my second attack there.
Okay.
All
A
right.
7 will still technically hit because they have an AC of 5, even though you got a natural 1. For 6, yeah, so you take this bush right out. Boop. Goodbye, bush.
All right. So yeah, just
Yep.
fly down and just like
Okay.
yeah.
And
fucking-
you would still have 10 feet of movement if you wanted to.
I'll just step like I'll poke my head in so I can I'm not going all the way in.
This head just comes through the door.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's fucking birds, man.
Awesome.
Birds.
Alright.
Guys,
Arzex.
come on up.
Fuck him up,
Got
Arzex.
Fuck them up,
That-
Arzek.
The path outside is now clear. Thanks to
So
Blackfeet.
I give him a little hug before running out to look at the dragon. I look down at Snogg and then up to the dragon, and then I pull out my my staff,
Oh.
aiming at her. Oh no, yeah, it's getting very sexually charged.
The staff is sexually
I aim-
charged?
Oh yes, that's where I draw all my energy from.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And then I scream, "Take this, you dragon bitch!"
Nice.
And then I do my favorite spell.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Ooh. Do you have inspiration?
No.
I think I do. I think I've hoarded it since the first episode.
Technically, you can only have one
No, wait.
stack of it ever now, but I've given it to you, so I'm sure you have it. I don't think you've ever used it.
No, yeah,
So you could add a +5
no,
to
like
that.
yeah. I know they don't stack. I just
Yeah.
think I've kept this is
Oh.
the first one from the first
Yeah,
time.
from the
so,
very first time, yeah.
yeah, I just haven't used it, so I'm going to use it now. Stop hoarding it, even though it
Okay. So did you? Yeah, that is a thing.
plus
If you wanted
5.
to. Yes, it'd be 18.
Inspo.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll remove that inspiration.
Awesome. And an 18 is exactly the armor class.
Nice. Got it. It's open for a double. Oh no. Shit.
1 second. So what was it? 4 or 2. So you can pick either 4 or 2. Force or cold.
I'm gonna do force.
Use the
I was hoping it
force.
would be lightning. I was hoping for lightning, but you know, you can't win them all.
Sorry, I forgot to add Aurora into the turn order when she became an octopus. Just doing that. Okay, so you choose force, and you do 10, and force, I believe, goes through as normal. So you do force. So you like blow the Venom Fang back, maybe like into the side of the tower.
Yeah, I think so. I just hope I don't like interrupt whatever you know, Donald's doing.
I'm suckling my way up.
Yeah, don't worry.
Weird
He's
if it
still
sounds.
he's still quite a ways away. But yeah, no, you smash Venom Fang back, and now Venom Fang's like if you one more of those and she's done. Like she looks real bad. And now like the
Shit.
look of like hatred that was in her eyes after the whole Snogg thing as she like looks down at you guys has turned to fear.
I grin. Like as I see that, like a fucked up grin forms on my face. And taking a potion's a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, taking one's bonus, administering to someone else's an action.
Okay, does anybody need a potion?
You're by
'Cause I mean,
far
like,
the worst off.
No, go
Okay,
take
got
the
it.
fucking potion, please.
Yeah. I'm
Please
good.
do
Got it.
not be. Please do not be the only other motherfucker to die today.
You got it. I take my greater potion then. How much would that heal?
Yeah, if you don't have it in the thing, I'll just look it up right now. 1 second. It's greater.
Yeah, it says G potion.
Okay. Well, that's because you're
I
such a
inputted
G.
them manually. Yeah, an OG potion. Yuck, yuck.
Okay, potion of healing. Why doesn't it show? Weird.
Not as good as the G spot potion.
Ayo,
That was so stupid.
Weird. I
I'm
can't
sorry.
find it in the compendium.
it's beautiful and stupid.
Oh, greater healing. Oh. Oh, potion of greater healing, not greater potion of healing. That makes sense. Potion of greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
Got it. Scroll right up there. One, two, four. Four. Nice.
And it was at that point that Venom Fang knew she fucked up. Oh, it's 4d4. So it's 3d4.
Oh, 44.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Let me.
Yep.
Oh my god, everything's going so slow. 1 second.
Also, your fans.
Okay, there we go.
Just to give you more things.
Oh
to
shit.
do.
Give me more shit to juggle, please.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
44.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was. Just roll 3d4 more and add that to the 8.
Got it.
So 9 and 8. So 17.
15. Got it.
Isn't that puts you at
Thank
full,
you.
doesn't it? Or not quite? No, almost.
That's. So 23. Yeah, I'm close, but you know, I'm no longer in the red. So
Yeah. Awesome. You got 4 of 4 or of 4d4s. 3 of them you rolled a 4 on. That's insane.
that's just great. Shit, I forgot the booyah. Whatever.
All right. I think we should let Hausch get at least one shot at this dragon.
No, yeah, that's why I said whatever.
Yeah.
Also, knowing my luck,
Yeah,
we're
no,
either gonna get another like
backlash or
mythical
something.
creature,
You heal
or
it
we're gonna get like
instead.
another dragon.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, mortal. I needed that.
Yeah. Hausch, your turn.
Fuck him up. End it.
Yeah,
Ouch.
let me know if I can do this or not. I want to do a high jump, and because this thing's on
To
the
get
roof
into
at 20 feet,
range?
right? Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
So it's at the
I
top of
like
the
it.
tower, 20 feet, yeah?
So you're gonna jump straight up in the air, and then you're gonna cast it like at the peak.
I'm gonna run ahead a little.
Okay. Well, she's 60 feet.
Oh, she's 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she was still on the.
Well, kind of. Like the roof is about 60.
Okay, I thought you
60,
had said
70.
20 feet earlier.
How much did you say?
I thought you had said 20 feet earlier.
Oh, to the cottage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cottage is like 20 on the wall, and then it peaks to 25. But then the tower itself is it's 40 on the inside to the bottom of the roof, which is like 45 to the floor outside, which is then like 55, 60 to the top of the Barbicans. So she's kind of like hovering at 60 because some of the Barbicans were shattered by Thok.
All right. Then I guess instead I will just stay back and throw out a Stahia. With,
Oh,
I thought
nice.
you were gonna throw a stick at him.
Yeah. 21 will definitely hit.
with lightning damage.
Okay. 16. All right. How would you like to do this?
Oh shit!
Just looking at Snogg, like the energy dude with the dragon's breath kind of crackles up in. Got to let it out, so I throw out a chromatic orb at it.
Awesome.
It just hits it right in the eye, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, so one half of her face that was kind of like ripped off by Snogg's arrow.
Yeah.
And she like looks down at you. You guys lock eyes with her good eye. And she makes like almost like she's got like the fear after, but she almost makes like a smirk as she like sees you looking down at Snogg. Like she thinks it's funny. And you just like look up at her meat eyes and you release the Rasengan.
Yeah.
And it just blasts into her eye, and then she like attempts to move out of the way, but it hits her right square, and then you can just watch as like the lightning flows through her entire like nervous system inside of her body, so you can actually like see her internals.
Like it's jumping through all the arrowheads that are stuck in her.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And it just like
Nice.
builds up, and you remember like because you had given her like the lightning breath before, and maybe like some remnant of that, like even though you had dropped concentration, like because you had almost like made her susceptible to it, and it makes its way like inside of her body, and then she just kind of like burns from the inside out, and it just like rains this like green like mist almost down the side of the tower, and Venom Fang is no more.
Nice.
And then
Burn,
Axes to the ground with a giant
The
thud.
Dragon Slayer.
the giant octopus just gets completely covered. Yeah, actually, almost everyone except Thok is probably just covered in like if you were misted by a hose, but the hose was filled with green
Guts.
goo. Yeah.
I see it fall dead on the ground, and I just drop on top and start monkey beating it with my tentacles.
Nice.
Doc's gonna walk outside and see everybody covered in green and be like, This is cultural appropriation. Not funny,
All right.
Oh, that's too good.
Congratulations. You guys did it.
You
Congratulations.
killed the fucking dragon, man.
And then as you guys are
No,
like checking out the dragon, I'll say for Monroe's sake that the skull remains because I know he wanted to keep it. All of the plants within the tower quickly like wither and die.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Now let's go spend the next 20 turns
Yeah.
killing shrubbery.
Well, yeah. For the purposes of this, I'm no longer considering you guys in. You're no longer in initiative.
combat.
Yeah. And then
I'm still raging, so I'm just trying to break its neck at this point with my tentacles.
Yeah.
Making angry octopus sounds like.
After
If it still has its eye, I'm gonna steal one.
it pretty much like disintegrated. It's almost just
Hey,
bones
slow down their
left.
house.
But if you want an eye, I guess you can have one.
Chill out their
I
house.
turn eye.
She was like, "Oh, cool, it's dead. Okay, on to the treasure."
He's going to save the person. He's not stealing your treasure, Thok. Oh my. Classic hordes person, eh?
One, you don't know what he's doing. Two,
oh, I know House pretty well.
Two, who says that's not what I was talking about?
Oh, you don't want her to be saved?
What's the most expensive treasure in that room? I would say personnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just think about how much the organs would cost on the black market.
Money you can spend once. Human services last for a lifetime.
House?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had. Yeah, you did your movement. I didn't hear what you were saying. So.
I was just saying 3. I had movement at the end.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, but we're no longer initiative, so anything you guys want to do, go ahead. There's the giant pile of gold. The 2 chests are technically just like a pile of loot. It's just a convenient way for me to track loot. And then the real Bertice, which Monroe would recognize.
Please stand up.
Will be like once you guys walk in, and she'll just like look down at you guys, but like, is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
This is kind of like Monroe's gig, so yeah, I guess I'll let. I was like, didn't you have like a ring or something?
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, my heroes! Please, I'm starving, and please take me home.
All right, and then I imagine we'll do whatever we have to do to lower this cage down. I guess we have to.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure there's
whatever.
a way. There's probably like a chain attached to the wall, and you can lower it down or something. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hold on now. Wait. Now, watch it. Slow your roll. No, I'm just kidding.
She immediately turns into another green dragon. No, I'm just kidding.
Turns into Tiamat. April Fools, bitches.
Yeah.
Just flies off.
That other dragon was actually Bertice polymorph the whole time. Double
No, it
twist.
turns into Donald, and now it's a fucking game of Clue.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. And
is she all fucked up too?
Yeah, she's at 5 of 27, and is completely out of spell
I could heal her.
Yeah, we could throw a couple of heals at her.
All right.
See what sticks.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it because you guys could basically take a long rest, so I'll just heal her up then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll collect Snogg's halves.
Remains. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Yeah,
and I'll get them prepped to take back to the train.
Okay.
Thok wants to look through the horde, and he's gonna pick out something that Snogg would have really liked.
All right. So I will go through the what's in these. I can put it. I believe you should be able to see the tooltip now. No, did I not hit save? Tooltip, show, save. Okay, and then the bottom one, tooltip.
Oh, like you put it on the rollover? Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, so there is 183 gold. You know what? I'm just gonna copy and paste it into chat. That'd be so much easier.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is like everything I'm posting is the collective what's in the pile essentially. And then there's a number of items that'll need to be identified or attuned to. So anything that says magic next to it needs to be identified. And I know for sure that Monroe, I'll advocate on his behalf because I'm pretty sure he's going to want that mithril scale mail.
I'll just wait until we're not doing anything crazy
Yeah.
before he comes back. Like I'll just at this point I'll just have Pausch identify things
Sure. Okay. Yeah, if
for
everyone's
for the horde.
yeah. So well, if could you make a note to Thok of I'm assuming Monroe would collect Venom Fang's skull because he wanted to mount it on the front of the train.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back.
Skull.
Okay, and then
Is this the young green dragon skull?
yes,
One young green dragon skull.
that is correct.
Try and collect his prairie oysters. Oh wait, no, never mind. Try Venom Fangs the chicks.
Yeah. I actually have the official miniature for Venom Fang. I'll grab it.
Oh,
That's pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'd
So
play up Arwa's despair a little more, but I am so shit at acting out sadness.
Oh, I mean, me too. It hit me for real, so I can't pretend. But yeah, this is the official. It's the starter set Young Green Dragon from the Mines of Phandalin adventure kit. So this is actually Venom Fang.
Venom Fang.
Oh shit, are you showing it in Roll20?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's on the. It's hard to see it there, but yeah, it's the real Venom Fang.
Fuck, I gotta refresh my page.
So I always include them, but yeah, it's ultra rare. No, it's not. It comes with the Phandalin kit if you buy the whole thing, the Mines one. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But I just think it's cool because I actually have legitimately the figurine of the person you just killed. Very fucking cool.
Okay, so Blackfeet's gonna go over to the dragon and start poking around.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick up a lump of green dragon flesh and smell it.
Ooh.
And almost put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then just toss it off.
You would probably assume that since Venom Fan was a poison dragon, maybe
that's not a great idea.
Yeah, it most likely poisonous. You're definitely gonna want to at least cook it.
Okay. So does Venom Fang have any alliances that you know of? Dungeon Master?
That I know of?
Yeah, with any other creatures in the world?
Is this part of your like occultant thing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put some stuff in the kill chart here.
Oh, so Venom Fang was the Cult of the Dragon were attempting to recruit Venom Fang, but Venom Fang was a young, ornery bitch, basically. So she had never really aligned herself with anything other than herself.
Okay.
She was a small little king of a small little world.
Mostly rogue.
Yeah, and like she wasn't strong enough to really like have any real power, which is why she just kept coming back to Thunder Tree because it was easy enough for her to take this place, especially because like the Neverwinter Forest itself, which she would normally call home, it actively is destroying the town anyway. So like Venom Fang thought she was a big fish, but she was in a very small pond, and she liked it that way. That was kind of like her reasoning behind not wanting to be recruited to the dragon cult as well, because she knew like if they had other dragons, especially like adult or ancient ones, then she was all of a sudden going to be a very, she would not be the top of the food chain anymore.
I see. I see. Okay. Interesting. All right. And what was? Sorry, I know you said this, but what was the? What did Snogg actually do? There was a name for the to kind of like, uh, his last ditch
stand.
effort there.
Oh,
His
yeah.
last stand.
So when we were playing Delta Green, basically there's a resource called gumption, and if you had enough, then like when you knew you were gonna die, or there was like a really high chance of it, then you can basically sacrifice your character to do like one final epic move, and the idea being to like save the party. So when I looked at the situation and had the conversation with Snogg, because he wasn't here, he basically opted to say, yeah, if I'm going to go down, then at least let me go down on my own terms. So essentially, if you're ever in a situation where like you feel that there's a 100% guarantee of either like a TPK or your character dying, then you can just say like I'd like to do my final stand, and then you get to do like one super epic final move, but no matter what happens, you die after that. Like
Oh
there's
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I was
So
gonna
is this
ask
a move?
quick to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll just real quick. So shooting all of those arrows like he did, was that something he could have done in
Normally,
another
no,
context?
no,
Okay, did that have a name, that move?
no. It's just that was just
That was just what he did.
cutscene. That was what he decided. So like you say my character will die after I do this, but you get to do one really
But you
fucking
get to
cool
make up
thing,
a.
and that's what he had come up with.
I see. I see. Very cool.
Yeah.
Like the final stand.
Yeah, because it makes it more like it makes deaths
Yeah.
more meaningful and cinematic, and that way, like if there is a situation where, like if he hadn't have done that and Benfang had just started blasting everyone with poison and etc., like if you see the possibility of TPK, a lot of the time, like one person will just like kind of stand up and say, "Today's my day. I'm going to be the hero," and sacrifice themselves for the party. That's kind of the idea.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I was gonna ask too, Colin. With Isaac's character dying, like, was he hoping to re-roll a character, or does he want us to try and resurrect him?
I
Because
believe he already has.
I don't want
another
to fuck with
character.
player like
Yeah,
autonomy,
no,
right?
he's already got somebody rolling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just wanted to make sure.
Was. Yeah, I woke up at like 7 this morning in a sweat after rolling around all night and realized the inevitability of Snogg's death and the fact that he wasn't going to be there for it. And I spent like the entire day talking to him and Hausch and like contemplating like what could be done about this situation, and then that essentially at the end of that conversation, Snogg opted to do a final stand.
He went out
And
like a boss.
yeah, and he has
Oh,
a
no.
really cool character concept that he's working on. He was not going to be available next week, but the week after we'll introduce his new character. And I don't want to tell you anything about it because I'd rather it was a surprise, I guess. I'm sure he
For
would
sure.
too. Yeah.
Definitely. Does reincarnation ever occur in D&D?
Yeah, druids actually gain the ability to reincarnate people. And yeah, like theoretically, if you took Snogg if you took him fast enough to somebody who could cast a powerful resurrection or reincarnation spell, um, then he could be saved. And there's a skill a lot of healers have called gentle repose, and that like puts their body into stasis, which means that instead of like rotting and you having like a only a limited window, you can almost like sleeping beauty the person, so that you could keep them like that for like a year until you find enough money and materials to resurrect them. Essentially, what happened to Aurora was almost in a way resurrection, or reincarnation. When you reincarnate, you roll on a chart to see what you become reincarnated as. So you could if you roll bad, you could come back as like an elk.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah. So speaking of which, yeah, now that we're in a fucking room and everything's all quiet and Aurora's here, I would turn around and I'm gonna say like, so what the fuck's your story?
My memory's still a little fragmented, but as far as I can tell, like the argument that was had in the tower before the explosion, it was between, I know it was the wizard, but whatever he was talking to, it was, I hate to say the word, but incomprehensible. And I think in a last-ditch effort for my mind to save its own sanity, I just remember the last words that I heard from it, which was duck. I don't know whether it was the bean or it was the wizard, but all I had on my mind at that point was duck, and after the explosion, all I could think was, well, duck, I guess. And I just remember waking up like this. But whatever I saw that night, it wasn't of any world I've known all across Faerun. Like, I have nightmares about it still. And my mind tries to picture and piece together what it was. But every time I do, it's like trying to turn pieces of ash back into a board after it's been burnt. It's seemingly unknowable.
Wait, so did you like come out of Sir Donald, or are you like a part of? So do you know who Donald is?
I do. Like, it's like a hazy dream almost. You don't know if you're awake or not. It's like if you fall asleep in the afternoon and you wake up at night, but you think it's morning. If that makes sense in any capacity.
So
Like, I knew who I was, but I didn't.
So you do have his memories. Now
I
now
do.
you have your memories.
Beautiful play on words. I'd expect nothing less from a bard.
All right.
But whatever it is, it's still out there and it hungers.
Just then the wind like whistles through the windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the wind like stops for just
no.
a second when I say hungers.
Thok is just gonna let this be an incomprehensible anime moment and just be like, okay, and then walk into the next room. Just like trying to drag this hoard of treasure into the next room.
You got
So
like a
be
big canvas bag with a money symbol on it.
No, yeah, I imagine I've just got like a big canvas, just like my rucksack is just like a big canvas like drop cloth, and it's just like laid out on the floor, and I'm just like dragging everything piled onto it into the next room so that we can get it loaded onto the horses. And I'm just like, don't help or anything. It's fine. I'm sure I counted everything. It's all counted.
I have no complaints. Like, I'm in 1,000-yard stare right now.
Yeah. That was fucking awesome, John. Like,
Thank you.
Really cool,
the
man.
way you described it from the point of the character's perspective so perfectly, that was fucking awesome.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right.
And Blackfeet just is like standing there, sort of looking down at you, and I'm like, so how do you feel about union knocking? I mean, busting. I mean, unions.
Wait, to me?
Yeah. All right.
um. Well, as a druid, I do love unity in all things and coming together, but being part of Acquisitions Incorporated, if I hear that word one more time, I gotta write you up.
Nice save. Thanks.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
I'll like do like a very obvious like wink at him.
yeah. Speaking of which, can you wild shape into a duck? Because you're kind of a mayor of a township.
I suppose I could. It's just
I don't know. Is that weird
the
for you?
duck
Is that like
feels very
like a
strange for
weird
me right
area?
now.
Is that like a weird area for you? Is that like uncomfortable?
Not so
Well,
much uncomfortable. It brings back a lot of weird memories.
well, good. This will give you a good chance to work through that. All right. I'm gonna continue to load shit. I'm calling.
What's
I'm
going
calling
on?
like whistling for the horses and I'm
Oh my god, I have siblings.
Yeah.
First, is there a reason that he had you locked up instead of just killing you?
Oh, to
Or she?
Bertice. And then she'll show you her phone, which has a meme on it. 1 second. I'll post it in links memes. Rather than
Great.
explaining, I'll just show you the meme and you'll get it immediate. You'll understand immediately. That's why memes are so good. And then she'll say, I don't know, maybe part of her magic was that she couldn't like look like me unless I was while I was if I wasn't alive. But she yeah, I found it odd myself. She ate all those other people and like a look of like horror comes over her face. And but she never gave any indication that she knew you guys were coming until maybe like a day or two before you arrived. She would go out sometimes for a day or two and just leave me here. Yeah, I don't know.
That's all I have.
Okay. Did you want to
we're
identify
technically.
the items at this point, or do you want to do that a different?
That's what I was just gonna ask. I was like, we're technically short resting right now, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing in this town that's threatening. You guys are good.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
just
ask
gonna
if,
prepare Snogg for transport.
I was gonna ask if House or I don't know if anybody else can as well help identify some items. Do you see what we've got here, House? And I'm gonna hold out several large items. I've got a scroll, a potion, a nice wand, a +1 shield,
The shield's just like a
bracer.
+1
Oh,
shield.
it's just a
That's its
+1 shield. Okay.
only. Yeah, it's just a better
Okay.
shield. Yeah.
So a scroll, a potion, a wand, some bracers, a rusty iron ball, and a battle axe.
Yeah, I might need to do them like over our travels back because I can only do like 6 a day or so.
That's exactly 6. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So okay, in that case, let's go to the world map. Unless there's, I'm assuming there's nothing else you guys wanted to do here. There was a couple buildings you didn't explore, but
We'll assume nothing bad was in them.
okay. Alrighty.
That won't come back to
Should
bite
we
us.
have
No.
should we have a little service for Snogg?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figure we'd have we'd have a decent one for him, like when we get back to our E theory
Yeah, no, we're bringing
rail
it
line.
back.
Okay. So let's just like maybe you guys just do like a long rest, like stay the night after your weary battle, and then you can identify all those items, and then we can do some like bookkeeping stuff before you guys move. Does that work for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So all right. So what would you like to identify first there, Mister? Mr. House.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let's check out these braces.
Bracers. Okay. You're good with me just posting them to you?
Yeah.
And then I'll post them all to you. You can check them out and describe them, and then at the end I'll just add them all to the tavern so that everyone knows.
Sounds good. The next one I'll do is the rusty iron ball,
Okay.
and then after that I'll do the potion.
Okay. This is why you have a wizard.
And then we'll do wand, battle axe, scroll.
Okay. All right. Is your epitaph gonna be in Thunder Tree, or are you gonna put that up somewhere, like on the tree? Or...
I'll add it like nearby at a tree, like if we bury him near the E theory rail.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Like I won't carve it into the tree. I'll kind of like shape the bark of the tree to make that message, so it sticks around a lot longer.
Okay. Very cool.
Thok plays Dust in the Wind.
if Dabby was here, she would suggest that he may want to be cremated in the engine of the Ethereal Rail.
Okay.
Thus becomes like a permanent part of your guys' HQ.
Ooh, cool. Well, if that's the case, I suppose I could try and carve it like into the motor above it.
That'd be cool. You have like a bunch
if
of
we do that
like
though.
the Wall of the Dead, like all these
engrave
plaques.
engrave it on the on the door of the furnace.
Yeah.
Just like,
oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's a great idea. Like you guys come up with like everything you want to do for the funeral.
He died a hero. We got to give him a hero send off.
My Way? My
We
Way
need
or
hookers
the
and
highway?
blackjack.
No, My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I was
It
like,
was
like
my
Limp Biscuits playing. rolling.
now we're saving that for when we get the E theory rail rolling.
Yep.
Urban assault vehicle. That's what that was called, right? Yeah.
Urban assault vehicle. All right. So in that case, let's go back to the HQ options, and we can look in. We can like finalize what you would like for your upgrades.
By the way, 10 out of 10 roleplay, guys. I'm so proud of us tonight.
Yeah, it was really good.
That was very
Miss
cool to watch
already.
unfold.
What was that, Graham?
That was very cool to watch unfold.
Yeah. Very cool. I'm the only thing I wish he was here.
Me too.
That's how it goes. But
I wish
yeah,
he was here.
Yeah.
If we can get like a single tear down his cheek from watching like the video after, like we know we succeeded.
Oh, I'm excited to see his reaction to A, Dabby, and B, the letter from Black Arrow.
Oh God, what are we gonna tell the poor woman? Jeez. Now I actually feel bad. Good job, Colin.
Yay.
I'm over here like, oh my God.
I know. Writing the letter, like I wrote it like in like the 30 minutes before the session. I was just like, wow.
It's probably some profession of love too. Like let's get away from this place, the two of us. Let's start a life together.
Guess we'll find
I'll leave
out.
my bitch of a boss and we'll disappear.
No, it's actually just some much more real shit. She was all like, I don't really know where this is going, but
It was like just it was like a 10 paragraph thirst trap. Like, oh my God, I'm thinking of you right now. I'm
Yeah.
so wet. If that's
We'll
the
be
case, I'll
rolling in his
wild shape
grave.
into Snogg.
Oh, God.
Just kidding.
That's vile. Hilarious, but vile.
I'll bust and be like, "This one's for you, buddy."
Awesome. So for
That's when you drop concentration too.
yeah.
Joke's on you. She's into that shit.
Dropping concentration.
I was gonna say I was gonna make a food joke, but I kind of like where you're coming from too.
Oh.
Ooh, can't even concentrate, you nasty bitch.
If you had tits like that and were a food, I wouldn't be able to concentrate either.
Maybe there's a reason that this unknown entity let my character live. He's like, damn, I'm outside of time and space, but even I know a nice ass when I see it.
So I'm assuming everyone's good with the wildcard license. Looks like
Yep.
that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I voted for it, but
Yeah, I just want I'd like to let anybody who has their opinion let it be known. So essentially, what that's just gonna mean is that the train's location becomes your territory around it. So whenever the train moves, your territory moves with it. So that's easy and good. So everybody, like the majority of votes were for enchantments. Now, what type of enchantments are you guys thinking? So essentially, it's anything.
forget the way the conversation / description of this went.
It could kind of be whatever you want, except with the limiting factor of it being cosmetic.
I was thinking, like, honestly, when I put enchantments, I was thinking like Harry Potter vibes, like floating candles, like semi-sentient pictures, like stuff like that. I could be way off base, though.
It has a life of its own.
Oh my God, we make up a picture frame of Snogg, like of him, like just standing around, like a proud heroic look on his face. He waves at us every time.
yeah.
Every time we walk through the room.
Like a hologram, almost like a statue.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, let's so cosmetic features. So you said Harry Potter vibe. And you had floating candles.
Or it's two pictures. It's Snogg like using his hands to run around trying to catch his legs in the other picture frame, but they keep running away from him.
No, I think maybe we should have Snogg and the other one should be Donald.
Aw, that'd be cute.
Okay.
You'd be holding Donald. Just be holding him. Yeah. And now that I think about it, I think I remember something about just like, like enchanted torches or whatever, just like wisp lights.
Yeah.
So like you know how like you would normally have like like you know like just lights outside of the train,
Yeah.
but just they would just be like enchanted kind of like wisps lights
Okay.
like on the outside of the train for
Cool.
whenever we're rolling.
Yeah, I like it. Do you have underglow?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Excellent.
How about some sort of alarm that will like alert us if somebody goes through a door at a certain time, or
That would be defensive features. Yeah, the like only things that are purely cosmetic can be in this upgrade for enchantments. But
Would like something like sorry.
no, that's fine. Like
Uh
for house for you, I would call that magical wards probably under defensive features.
Okay.
Graham.
do we have some kind of like a camouflage thing? Could that be an enchantment where like wherever we park it just sort of it starts to look like it can just like switch on to look like part of the forest or something? Like
That'd be
would that be
camouflage.
defensive?
Yeah, that'd be the camouflage, which is down there as well.
Oh, it's down there. Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, you could have like
Is
hot pink and lime green, maybe, so it doesn't improve your camouflage, but you could change the exterior look. Like
how is the rusty ball a single use item?
it can only be used once per day, but at dawn I think reset.
Oh, cool. Resettable.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that.
Yeah, it's one per day. It's like fucking really. It's what it would be like automated manacles almost.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Also, Blackfeet, can I collect back the potions that were unused from you and redistribute them?
Yes, you betcha. Yeah, so I got the only one I used, as you probably remember, is the dust of sneezing and
Yeah.
choking.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
So yeah,
Do you guys want
the other
like
three,
tinted
five.
windows, like one-way glass?
We might get pulled
Oh.
over for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking try us, man.
Shit, it's the sheriff train. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that can start off our mysticism route.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So for transport, there's equal amounts of flight and portal. Now the thing with the portal network is the portal network sort of relies on stationary areas that you travel between.
Here,
Whereas,
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real quick.
okay. Well, still, I mean, technically, Stabby doesn't really get a boat. But anyway, the point being that portal network would make a lot more sense if you had a bunch of stationary outposts, because then you can portal between your outposts.
Yeah.
Which is a good idea for like a secondary one, but I don't think it would, if you're gonna go with the wild card license. The portal network almost doesn't make sense because
I'll update my vote accordingly.
Yeah, me too. I thought portal was just like a portal appeared in front of us to take us where we wanted to go.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
On
it's
that
a
note, I'll
different
just take flight.
that would be teleportation.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think we should do teleportation as a secondary if that comes up. But yeah, definitely I would go into flight first.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'd start with flight personally.
Like within the near invisible realm, we can travel while we're,
Yeah, and then the way that your flight manifests, like big metal wings come out and it's mechanical. Is it a giant Zeppelin air balloon, or is it literally just like magical rails that appear in the sky?
Yeah, no, I was personally thinking, Back to the Future 3, just like the fucking train just like lifts up off the ground and just like starts going out into fucking space however we want it to.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Takes off like an airplane.
I was thinking like Tears of the Kingdom, the dragons flying around.
Okay.
But it's like just for some reason the train can do that.
I love the
Yeah.
idea of like driving on like rails that just appear and disappear out of like some kind of like other alternate reality. Like a
That's cool.
yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like near transparent, like bioluminescent, like rails
Yeah.
appearing in front of us and disappearing the second like the final train card is off of it. Oh, that yeah,
Exactly.
no, that's cool.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. And then for weapons, there's magical ray, breath
Colin.
weapon, and ballista.
What kind of upgrade would it be to turn the train cars into like a Power Rangers Zord thing or whatever it is?
I mean, that
where we
could
all gotta
be-
put the parts together.
That would be like, you could do that as like your weapon feature, which is almost like the way that the phantasmal fists work. Like you're thinking like the train turns into like a
You're
giant.
just trying to get them phantasmal fists on this train.
Well, no, but that's just like it. Like if you wanted to like turn the train into like a giant robot and have like a transformer that fights, I could see that. That could
Well, I
be.
was just thinking like we could all have our own like car that flies, and then we could all come together as the big robot.
Oh,
You know, it's cool because
I'd
all our
like to
characters are
keep-
pretty much color coded.
like one train if possible.
Oh,
But-
you're all like, go Green Ranger and other Green Ranger.
Yeah. But like I could see it turning in like transforming into a like giant like say if you go for like the dragon theme, the whole thing just turns into like a big machine that you all like collectively fight large things with.
Well, so
Turns into
let's-
like a clockwork dragon.
So what exactly is this like magical ray here?
That's up to you. Like,
Okay, so
I
it can
could see
be
it
like
being,
X
the
magical
headlight.
force.
Yeah.
Oh, I just mean like the mechanical effect. It'd be like X magical force, like whatever kind of like chromatic orb.
Yeah, it would be significantly. It would be like very powerful.
I pictured
yeah.
like a War of the Worlds like disintegration ray.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
you just hear.
Yeah, no, that's why I keep on calling it like the final beam cannon. You know, like
yeah, for sure.
but like mechanically, like is it like you get to choose like what kind of you know
Sure.
like chromatic orb you're gonna load into it, or is it like whatever? Okay,
It can be.
so
yeah. Like
okay.
Like you
Yeah, my vote's still
So
there.
like beam
I like
cannon,
a breath weapon,
but with the ability to
it-
like change its element.
uh-huh.
Okay, that's cool.
I like a breath weapon, but the magical ray seems to fit more in kind of like the
train.
mechanical theme train type
If-
deal.
If we did go with ballista, then Monroe has that shooting it, and so would
Yeah,
anyone.
I remember hearing that. That's why I put a second vote there, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean also it's just like it's a ballista though, you know? Like
It's a
like-
it's a rickety missile launcher from the 1400s.
like I feel a little bit less badass about shooting a ballista off of the front or side of a train than like a cannon, breath weapon, or magical ray.
That's fair.
But I did give it my second vote because of the possible add-ons. But to be honest, yeah, no, magical ray or breath weapon. I mean, to be honest, I'd even right now, I'd be more likely to just move my second vote to cannon with the idea that we could probably like upgrade a cannon to something else
to become a
like
magical ray.
yeah, really. I mean, whatever.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
it
no,
sounds like-
I'm down with magical ray.
sounds
What does
like-
everybody else?
Magical ray is the, so, the like.
Well, I guess that's.
Do you
that's
want
a
it to
vote,
be
right?
like shooting like balls or an actual like laser? And is it like a big wide blast or is it like a precision, like surgically small?
I think the difference and / benefits between magical ray and breath weapon is like area of attack
Yes.
versus power.
Single target.
So I would
essentially,
say, I would say like literally a ray
Okay.
that shoots like a photon beam of whatever magical force we
Okay.
load into it.
And you want to be able to essentially like change the damage type with various like it would have controls on it, and then say like once per day or something you could like have it change its damage type, and then maybe later on effects, like you could have it like shoot like if it does lightning damage, then maybe everybody gets stunned if they're hit by it or something, like additional riders.
I mean, I like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what do y'all think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds dope to me.
Sounds awesome.
Okay. All right, I think that's all the level 2 stuff. Image types and potential other riders. Like I'm even wondering with Monroe and the magical ray, like I could see him use, you know how he's an arcane archer and he has the ability to like change his arrows to do magical effects, like maybe he can do that with the ray, so you could like use the ray to do that like dimensional arrow or the heat
It's
seeking
like
one.
it's like Ghost Rider. Whatever the fuck he like jumps on, it turns into a fucking yeah, it turns
an
into like a
arcane
flaming
archer.
skull. Yeah, yeah.
When arcane archer actually makes a lot of sense for that too, like because it is magic.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Very cool. It could even look like a ballista if he really wants it to. Okay. I think he's specifically thinking ballista because of one of the class bonuses you get for being an arcane archer from the acquisitions book, and it specifically says ballista. But I mean, I think it could apply to like any
another
ranged
siege weapon.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Okay, cool.
I hate to be this guy, but what would y'all think about the train having a ramming attack?
That's pretty
like
cool.
the weapon is the train just
train
fucking appears in
is a
front of them and
ramming
just
attack.
fucking
What are you
wrecks
talking
them.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, with the train is a ramming attack. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you could already have like a ramming attack, but if you wanted to like install something specifically for
Like a
that
cow guard?
purpose, that would cow guard, or like wasn't there ships that had like a big metal spike under the water and it would like pop the other guy's hull?
See, no, we'll definitely have that later when we're the fucking Oedo 999 or whatever the fuck that the super whatever the fuck that super space pirate bullshit is.
Was it from Harlock? Was it Harlock?
Oh yeah, Captain Harlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck yeah. What is it? What is it like? It's basically like an icebreaker. It's like an icebreaker, but it's
or it's like a submarine kind of, but the front's like a big skull.
Oh no, yeah, no. I was talking about the weapon on the front.
Oh,
like it's like because this has one, and it's like it's an icebreaker, but it's like pointed up, like it's gonna fucking cut somebody.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
And then
like the ice breaking ships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except this is because
was it space?
Man, I already forgot because all I could think about was the Galaxy 999.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm totally trying to build here. But like, yeah, Captain Harlock's big ass with quotation marks space ship. Like it's literally like a battleship.
Yeah.
But like in space for some reason. And it's got
awesome.
this big skull on the front. And this icebreaker tip, but like it's like pointed up, like it's like a Sith, like a scythe or something, like kind of like what you're talking about. Like it's meant to like rip other ships in half.
There's a movie on Google, I think.
Yeah.
Arcadia? Oh, it's the Haskawa. Oh no, it's the Arcadia. Yeah.
The Arcadia, that's what it's called.
I'm pretty sure. Unless that's just the name of the movie.
No, it sounds. I mean, it sounds underwhelming, but correct. Just kidding.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the Arcadia is the ship of Captain Harlock and his crew. It's powered by dark matter.
Oh fuck yeah! Ours is powered by Snogg.
By
by
Snogg,
Snogg dust.
yeah.
Not better.
Oh, cool. There's a model of it on YouTube on Amazon. Holy shit!
What?
Mega House Space Pirate Captain Harlock Arcadia Cosmo Fleet Special Mini Ship Replica Vehicle, $353.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe
shit.
it.
It's 6.5 inches. That's what she said.
You
That-
beat me to it, you son of a
Yep,
bitch.
I mean, it's a hard 6.5 though. And it's
What? It'd be
it's built
better
like
if it was a soft 6.5.
and it's built like a Coke can, like a fucking tall boy.
It's like a pie plate. It's actually wider than it is tall.
No, that's so
Ugh.
fucking weird.
It's a full blown chode.
Stop.
All right, wish me luck, gents. I'm downing a fucking cap I got from Roman today.
Nice.
Oh, well,
We'll
now's
see
the
how long I
time.
last.
I do not distribute clothing,
What do you distribute?
not clothing.
Oh yeah,
He
that's from the
distributes
movie.
swag, not just clothes. He distributes drip.
No, the shit from the movie looks crazy fucking weird. Like it looks like something that belongs from in the Necropolis fleet or something like that.
It's so cool.
Holy shit, dude.
You guys should
That's
watch that
metal as
movie. It's a
fuck.
really cool movie. Yeah, it's quite the movie. Okay, cool. Well, I will. So I'll work on the I'll try to represent the enchantments a bit, and then I'll work on what the magical ray stats would be initially, and how that all works between sessions. But since it can fly, and you guys have a wild card license, let's go back to the Savage North. And as you guys prep all your stuff, you're getting all your cool new loot into your wagons, and then you're preparing to leave Thunder Tree, and you hear like a rumbling from like the sky above you, and like a and then you would actually see the ethereal rail, like, and its ethereal like tracks above you in the sky, and they'll probably like circle around and kind of like land just probably maybe like 20 feet away from you. And Dabby's like got like a train conductor hat on, and she's got like one arm out of the window, and she just kind of like looks over at you guys. It's like, get in, bitches, we're going shopping.
She's wearing Oakleys.
Yeah. And
She's got like a golden fang instead of a tooth. It's
oh,
one of
there
her
it is, yeah.
fangs.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping. And you can see Yagra. Like Thok, you would see Yagra like looking out of one of the train cars, and she's just like, she's got a huge grin on her face, like she's so proud that she got this machine working.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and you can see her struggling to keep rub and tug from like trying to crawl out the window and like play on the top of the train cars while it's flying.
That's quintessential kid shit right there.
Yeah. So yeah, the ethereal rail carrying Dabby and the rest of you guys will show up right at Thunder Tree, and is prepared to have you aboard. We'll go back. We'll go to that map, and then yeah, I'll add some I'll add some details indicating the magicalness of the train at this point, and then I'll look up stats, and then maybe like even mount like a big cannon on the front of the fucking train.
Who is carrying those bronze?
Bronze scales.
Bronze
oh,
what?
What?
that's the other thing. All the gear that was on Snogg can be collected. So what I'll do, Thok, is I'm gonna make Snogg's character sheet available to you,
Ooh, okay.
and then
Yeah.
you can kind of go through because there's quite a bit. You don't. I mean, obviously, like you don't have to take everything, but there is things you'll want to take. I'm sure, like
Yeah.
Cloak of Disease Immunity. He has a shitty tentacle. The Dragon Rapier probably want. And then like, obviously, like I would assume that you would like give his new character the option of taking these things. But yeah, you'll probably want to look at that stuff.
Also, to see if Dabby had an idea of what we could do with those bronze scales.
Yeah. I don't show them on him, but he should. I know somebody has them. I don't know who, but somebody does. So maybe just write that. Somebody write that down. I guess that's you, Contley. Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's just like a big
Yeah,
fucking
it's like a
knife
fucking
off the front.
bayonet. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Thok, you should have his character sheet in your journal now.
Okay.
But I wouldn't worry about it right now or whatever. But yeah, for future reference.
But what was it you were telling me to just make a note of just now?
Oh, the dragon scales, the bronze dragon scales.
Oh, okay. The scales that he. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Let me go to that map quick. I can give you the number because I didn't see them on this sheet, but I didn't look that hard either. I just went over it quick. Oh, I deleted them from the map. So unless somebody wrote them down.
Yeah, no, I already put them in.
Oh.
in
Perfect. Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So those.
Yeah,
are
no,
for
I did. I
Gavin.
already put them in here.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then also the other thing I was thinking we could do today is I'll post all the character evaluations and we can go through them because I think that'd be fun and they're all done. So let's find that. All right. So I'll post them in the eTheory Rail channel. We'll start with Dabby.
They call her Debbie, the mad laddie. I don't have a rhyme beyond that. Sorry.
Okay.
Dabby.
So if you click the link, it should bring up like a website, and it'll show you like a bunch of bar charts. So like showing what people essentially voted. So like for Dabby, it's pretty like good as always, and then the reliability it drops a little, and then yeah,
Fellas, the written description though.
yeah. Well, that's hilarious.
On
And
the
then
other answer, she's a fucking dragon.
yeah, and then if you hit next, you can see like all the different answers that people wrote for each person. So like you can go through them and just see, yeah, like they're so funny because it's like she's a dragon, and then a dragon, the dabs, she dabs, eating our
Overall,
fucking
10 out of-
gold apparently, which is clearly Cotley. Dabs, she dabs.
Hey, this was supposed to be anonymous.
I mean, you.
I'm gonna
I feel
file
like
for
that was on.
overall.
That was on you.
Overall, 10 out of 10. I'll submit a 16C-214A form for immediate pay raise and protein sources and liquid income. I fucking love you guys.
I know. I was dying at some of these. They're so funny. And like,
Wait, okay, where are they at?
I put one. I just put Dabby's so far in eTheory Rail. So you click
eTheory
that,
Rail. Okay,
you click the
cool.
link and then it'll come up, and then it shows like the bar charts, and then at the bottom it shows like the words, and you just hit next, and you can see all the comments.
Whoa. Who voted sometimes reliable for Dabby?
Mostly people.
I love that less accidental forest fires.
Literal dragon. ... That dabs.
Wow, this Debbie.
Followed by just a short form. She dabbed.
Debbie has always been polite, kind, and honest. She is a good member of our team. Like very like official, but also that's not her name.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
It is now. What are you talking about?
No, it's
They
Debbie.
called her a
though.
gold digger.
Yeah, no, they did that shit on purpose.
It's
Like,
very funny. Like, cause it's so like generic, and then because you don't even know the person's name.
What area could this team member improve? More dabbing.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
Eating less of our fucking gold. Oh, I love it.
So I'm gonna, I'll post them all in there,
It's
and
too
then you
much.
guys can go through them at your leisure.
She eats too much. Will HR get involved if I tell her to go on a diet?
Yeah.
It affects AI profit margins.
Hear the lamentations of their women.
Yeah. Well, there was another one in there that's like seeing her enemies driven before her, and then the other one was hearing the lamentations of their women. Like they like go together.
I wonder who wrote that.
yeah, I wonder who wrote that.
Lamentations of their women.
I wonder who here's quoting Conan.
What is best in life? To dab your enemies, to see them dabbing before you.
Oh god, that's fucking awesome.
It's a 10 out of 10 evaluation. How could the main company not love it?
Yeah, she gets promoted, everyone else doesn't.
Exactly. They're like, well, she's a fucking dragon, guys. Like, we already got a spot on the executive board for.
Oh yeah. Oops.
I know everybody's just gonna immediately find their own. I would.
You think
I
a
don't wanna see what
transforming duck
people
is
say
weird?
about me.
Our vice executive is a fucking dragon.
Okay, they should all be there. I will also at this point tell you all that you are now level 5. And I have to talk to Monroe, but so we'll find out about who ranks up and who doesn't. But most likely, I'm sure Monroe will give you guys a good
told me
review.
to get taller.
Yeah, but yeah, so you can all level up.
I love this shit.
I'm going through my own performance evaluation. I love whoever made the alliteration of manipulatively melodramatic and magical miracles. 10 out of 10.
That's godlike.
He could work out more. Oh, fuck, I love you guys. Could eat more
Arrows.
worms and less bread.
Fucking Monroe shit. Who just wrote arrows?
Let's check out Blackfeet.
Punching a lot of things. That's my main strength. Awesome.
Describe a situation in which Monroe performs below average, doesn't show up with all his organs. What?
mean, that would make more sense with, you know. Oh God, I was gonna say it, but it's too soon.
Oh.
Stabbing people from far away.
Yeah.
Called arrows.
Yeah. I kind of figured these were going to be just solid gold.
Oh God, the pun. It's an
Saves them
underduck
rest for the
story
rest of
for
us.
all ages.
Oh,
Like someone took like the time to make these like so accurate to like actual performance reviews. It's amazing. Like there's one comment on like everybody's main strength that is just like so classically what would be on a review. It's hilarious. Someone clearly
Listen, I
does
love how
reviews.
two-
Yeah.
I love how Tuazi described a situation in which a team member performs below average on Fox's, keeping it in his pants. Safe sex. 2 in a row.
Wait a minute. All right, now I gotta go to mine.
He could work out more. Nowhere is the. All right, no, that's not the. Yeah, never mind. I clicked the wrong link.
The fuck? On Snogs, in what area could this team member improve? Has a weird thing with feet.
Keep his kids out of the bar. Fuck. Needs to get with the Green Dragon and make OP kids.
All right, calm down now.
We'll be hearing that one on the next performance review.
Yeah. His OP kids are destroying us all.
Save some Riz for the rest of us. Oh,
These are solid
goddamn.
gold.
These are all solid.
I need to see Donald's now. I'm trying to go through all of them.
Someone pretty much said I had to get rid of the carbs and go with more protein for physical prowess.
Oh, I meant to look at mine and I'm looking at yours. Yeah. Yeah.
Our annual slap fight, I performed below average. I could see that.
Nogg's described a situation in which this team member performs below average. Again, feats.
Let's see Hausch. How's Hausch holding up?
Don't read my. I haven't.
I'm reading it.
It's not good.
Like most mages, physically they need improvement. Sex appeal? You guys are so mean.
Who said sex appeal?
He's a satyr. That's a 10 out of 10 out the gate. Drinking. You lightweight Hausch.
I knew it was gonna.
All her Eldritch Blast or whatever.
Calming the hells down. Oh, this is a good one though, Hausch. When in combat and a franchise member is in peril, Hausch will emerge from the shadows and bring neutralization or swift death to any foe. Anything scholarly. Surprise combat situations. When he's laying down those sweet chromatic orbs or remembering some nerd shit no one needs to know except for that moment. I'd like to say that sounds like Thog.
Yep. Got it.
Or it's surprisingly springy in the leg department.
Bringing hot chicks to the back of the train for below average.
Send him more bucks, he's quieter when he's reading.
Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Well, I don't know how to move those. I'll have to find them. I forgot that Isaac has the ability to chat in channels that no one else can because he's a handler now. So I had to be like, Please only post in the tavern.
Oh my god, the play on words from Monroe. Feel free to provide any other information. A gentle yet unflinching czar. That's solid. That's a 10 out of 10.
His ability to multiply the workforce.
Yeah, that one fucking got me for sure.
It's a great trait, you know. Not every boss has that power.
Subtlety? I lack subtlety, guys. I'm just kidding. No.
As Rub and Tug run through the train, subtlety is his main flavor. Or sorry, they're orc kids. Subtlety is his main flavor.
Oh yeah, no, I do need more Rockstar inspired combat moves.
You should do one where you break your lute over something's head. But like it's a magical lute, like not your actual instrument.
Well, I guess technically I could do that with the loot of minor illusion and just make it look like it's breaking every time.
You always go, yeah! Right before you do it.
Oh, that's what I forgot when I was getting all into it when I was gonna do Shatter, and I described the whole thing, but then I was like, and then I hit him with Shatter. But I was supposed to go, yeah, like that. He's amazing with blades. It's like a dance. Oh,
Ooh.
So much love, I can feel it.
supposedly in bed.
Arzex. He's a quiet little green guy, but I bet he fucks, and then it's
Yeah.
a sunglasses guy emoji.
I mean, I bet he does. Persuading people. Help me.
Honestly, what I'm getting from all these reviews is we work damn well as a team.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We really do. Our chaos kind of balances everything out.
I did see the rarely on my frequency of franchise rolls on my evaluation though, so I will say I will keep a closer eye on my roll and being a
I saw
problem
that on
solver.
mine too. I have to get on top of that.
I see.
No, it's
How
good to
should-
know. Got to keep on top of it.
I know this was you, Hausch.
I should just put down rarely for everyone.
Where it says, I hope this is anonymous, but he gets a lot of shells in the eggs.
No, that
that sounds like some shit you would write. Somebody else. Jesus Christ, who the fuck was that?
When I get to that question, I'll tell you which one was I'm on right now. Oh, and I see that I need to improve on drinking, so I'm going to start carrying around multiple wineskins full of milk.
Nice.
Just in case.
It's
Well,
gonna turn
see,
into
the problem
cheese.
is, yeah, I was gonna say the problem is you're carrying around too many of them. You don't get around to drinking them. They're gonna start fermenting in the exact way that Keys does. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna end up with Mongolian Erig as a drink. Like it's literally just fermented milk. 12% alcohol too, so.
Yo, they're funny.
No, that wasn't funny. That was just my alcoholic self having a fun fact.
Oh no, I was still reading the reviews.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. I want to see how this is.
Arzex,
so many people tilt you to keep it in your pants. It's like
When enslaving a newly blinded combatant, Arzex shows impeccable managerial instincts.
That
this
just brings a
shit.
smile to my face. That's what my great
Managerial
grandpappy taught me.
instinct.
I don't know if you've seen Lost in Translation, Arzex, but that was my my in what area could this team member improve? That was a nod to that movie. You guys can pick that out. Has anybody seen that movie?
Which one? Lost in Space?
Lost in Translation?
Oh, no.
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
think
it.
I have. I have to,
I
though.
haven't seen it in like forever. I remember it, but
It's the Japanese photo shoot. More intensity.
oh yeah, those guys, the ones that
Yeah.
think that they're like super heavy metal.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Snogg's performance review.
I know.
I can't even make a joke. It's sad that Snogg is gone.
I
Just-
know.
And what's with the feet stuff, guys?
I know, that was
Nah.
weird. The Sir Donald team member improve. Oh fuck, I keep going back. Where is it? Maybe be less of a duck? Is that racist? If I have to ask, it probably is. Shit. This is anonymous, right? That's so
Anything you
fucking
gotta
funny.
say? How?
Sorry, I'm
Oh, you know what? Funny enough, they got their wish. I'm much less of a duck now.
Isaac said he's leaving. He'll be heading home soon, so he might jump in a bit.
I don't know what to tell him. You died a hero, Snog.
He said
In
he's
fact, my
excited
character
to see the video.
My character spent the entire after part of the fight just mourning you.
In fact, you can have at this point you can have Sir Donald tell him if you want.
Oh, like
No,
is it both
I'm
dead?
totally sad though, because I was gonna try and play it off where Aro tries to have a romance with Snogg, but is competing with Blackfoot or
Yeah.
Black Arrow, whatever her name was.
I was gonna have one where he like thinks that they're perfect for each other, him and Black Arrow, but then it turned out like Dabby was his true love all along, like my best friend's wedding.
Dabby's at the wedding. I object.
Yeah,
She
like I was
dabs.
totally gonna do at my best friend's wedding.
my situation where you performed below average was maintaining monogamous relationships.
Fox like monogam. So speak common, boy.
We don't take kindly to them that don't speak common round here.
Gone around these parts. Apparently, he spent too long in that little town of ours.
Somewhat reckless with his own life. The franchise would be at a loss without him. Just too on the nose, eh?
Oh.
Oh wow.
Wait, was that on Snogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Now I'm actually sad. Like, what the fuck? Like actually, I'm tearing up here. Like, oh my god, it's a made up game, and it's got me feeling like this.
It's awesome.
The
means it's a good
emotions
one.
are real.
Yeah. I unfortunately require these types of games in order to feel emotions.
You know, poor
why
Snogg. You know,
I do
Aro
it.
should have transformed sooner to jump his bones.
Yeah.
I think he would have rather you not transform.
Oh,
Oh.
you know what? The man is a hero. Let him have his thing.
He's like, Cloaca's Cloaca, dude. Didn't we already Didn't we already fucking say that?
Yeah,
You ain't
something like
going
that,
back
yeah.
after hitting that cloaca.
Yes. Oh.
Gross. You know what? This is feeling oddly Baldur's Gate-ish. Like, that's not too far off from a scene you can actually get in that game.
Isn't there like gay sex with a bear or something?
It's with a bear, yeah.
Yeah.
The worst part is like the character that like turns into a bear, total hunk of a person. Like there was no need for he was already a bear.
Oh.
It's just he
that's
turned into a literal one.
funny. Yeah. You gotta have that infinite mass.
I love
They
that
just
in
had
the
to take
scene
the
though.
joke
Like
that
a squirrel's eating a nut, looking at looks up, sees the bear fucking, and it just drops its nut, like and its jaws like stuck open.
Oh, really?
Like what the fuck is it seeing? Yeah. The squirrel damn near has a heart attack. Oh, it's such a great game. I was telling Roman earlier we should do a mushy / Baldur's Gate night. Like, see how long we can last as a party before madness overtakes everything.
I think I'd fuck with that.
I don't have it, but I might get it just for that.
Did somebody already read out Sir Donald's where could this team member improve? The maybe less of a duck? Is that racist?
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
That shit's great.
I love it. It's like he was writing it down and then his invasive thoughts just overtook it. And he's like, I'll just write that down anyways. Shit, this is anonymous, right?
It's awesome.
At the very least, he won't know who I am.
Oh, I'll also link the
Oh, Snogg's answer, he's my duck.
oh.
What the fuck? God damn it, Isaac. Why'd you make such a beautifully written character? We were the bestest
This
of
all
friends.
hurts.
Donald was lost in the dark, and Snogg was his light, and his light was just extinguished. I'm gonna shit on him when he goes in, or when he comes into the chat. Why'd you do this to me, Snogg?
Yeah. How dare you?
You're like Eddard Stark from the first season of Game of Thrones. You had me so invested in you, and then you fucking died. But you know what? That is what makes it that much more powerful, though.
Yeah, it's awesome. I was so like my entire day was so stressful. So I'm glad it went well. I put the link to the stronghold calculator in the tavern. If there was other changes that anyone wanted to make to the train, it shows like all the different rooms and what they cost, etc. But you guys kind of have it.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, superficial question. What color is the train? Like, did we come up with an idea for how it looked on the outside, fellas?
I think originally it was.
You don't just ask people
it was
that.
just like bronze copper, like it looked like steampunk. But part of your cosmetic enchantment, I'm sure you could like have that be like a. It's almost like a holographic.
I just figured it was rust colored because it was so fucking old.
Well, now it's like gleaming, like polished bronze. Then, like Jagger would have polished every inch of it.
Yeah, I know she would have.
Oh, damn it. Now we're definitely getting pulled over for a random search.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they see somebody green driving.
This is a random search, sir. We're on the train like this is some bullshit.
You look
There's
out
nothing
the
random
window,
about
look
this.
down, you're 400 feet in the air, and there's just some guy on a horse.
Yeah.
Some sheriff trying to
pulling
wave you
over.
down.
Yeah.
We'll just stick our
Is he-
asses out the
is
train
he
windows.
Yeah, I have questions. So
Is he trying to wave us down?
Joke's on him. We're ungovernable.
Should we stop? I mean, fuck it, right?
yeah.
We stop the train and it falls on him.
Just dead stop and then just straight down.
Yeah, Looney Tunes style. Like the train forgets it's not supposed to fly.
Well, like if you've seen or read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, when the potted plant like turns into a whale and it has to contemplate its existence as it falls from the
Yeah.
sky.
Oh, what am I? Oh,
Oh.
why am I thinking?
Yeah,
Oh,
what is
what
thinking?
okay,
What's-
hold on, calm down, one thing at a time.
It just turns into a Johnny Cash song. What have I become?
Fuck, that was funny. Oh, yeah,
Beautiful session tonight, though, fellas. Holy shit.
Yeah, that
Oh
was,
yeah, that shit was great.
I cried a bit. I think Isaac's gonna cry a bit.
it was good.
Yeah, I got teary-eyed, man.
That's how you know you built a
So-
damn good character, is when there's an
Yeah.
emotional investment from the party.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
You guys like care about each other's characters and stuff.
First
Trying to
character
find,
death.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll add one more string on my giant like weird conspiracy board too that connects Snogg's body to Hausch for no reason, but that's the point of the board.
He was just the nearest picture on the board.
Or you know what? No, never. I'm gonna retcon this. I'm gonna go inside to my room. I'm gonna see the board and be like, "What kind of fucking maniac was drawing this?"
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'll take the board down. That's-
Oh, there we are. Franchise exam. I'm trying to find what they have a price for like the magical space train rental. Like the approximate cost. A magic locomotive. So your monthly cost is going to be a bit different than what it was before. But also, if you guys are level 5 now, the loot that like the random generation of loot goes up significantly from after level 4. The other thing I was wondering that you might want to look into at some point is if you don't plan on like staying in Phandalin long term, that you might want to do something about your Argonian people. You could still set it up to be passive and still do its thing. I would just suggest like you'll want to find like somebody else to do the alchemy part of it probably. And also there wouldn't be no reason for them to actually travel to Phandalin at that point, so you could just have them going between the Argonian village and and Waterdeep. You wouldn't actually need them
Waterdeep,
to,
yeah.
yeah. So you may be able to do like you'd pay more because you'd have to increase the get someone else to do the alchemy, but you might be able to do 2 trips a month instead.
Yeah, I mean that sounds good. It's also like, passive income's passive income.
Yeah, it's awesome, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just flavor wise before I take level 5 as a character, I'd like to just have like a couple fists with
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Like we can snap back to that or whatever if you want to wait for him, or do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
back would be great.
Okay, perfect. Are Are you multi-classing?
Yes, I'm taking a fighter.
Oh
with
wow, a fighter wizard. Best
Yeah.
of both
Holy
worlds.
shit.
That's pretty
Oh
cool.
shit! He's
Somebody's
got
gonna
a
start
battle
blowing
made,
some sandals.
boys.
I wonder how that's gonna work. No, it didn't work. Badly, apparently.
Well, I think level level 20 wizard ability kind of sucks, so I'd rather have action surge.
Absolutely. Yeah. Makes sense. It's like ranger. If you're a ranger, just don't level past, I think it's 12 or 14. There's no point. You might as well just take any other class.
Yeah.
Literally take a different class at random and you're better off.
I found out that School of Swords is basically like multi-classing in fighter.
Oh, cool.
So it's like that.
It's a
and-
very cool thing. Like
Mhm.
magical
Is that
dex fighter.
Is that which school you've chosen?
Yeah, that's how I get like those extra attacks using my bardic inspiration.
Okay, cool.
And then I also get which I've been waiting for this level because I get to steal a spell from anybody else's spell book.
Oh, right, yeah. Like, you can just pick any spell in the entirety of the game, essentially. Like, it can be one that you don't normally have access to.
Yeah, within 5th level or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Badass.
fucking awesome. Yeah. What was it? Oh yeah, so I've put in the E-theory rail. Are we on that? Yeah, okay. There's on Snogg's bed you can see there's a letter, and then on Hausch's bed there's a brown paper package tied up with string.
All right.
And that'll remind me to do their interactions when they get back to the train. And then I guess the fuck, Cotley, do you have anything you want to throw in the vault at this point?
I was essentially going to throw all of our gained goods into the vault until we disperse them further later.
What I'm gonna try, I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna see if I can change your specific permission to let you edit the vault channel. Send message. Manage message. History. Send message. Okay, save. So if you look at the Vault of Holding, do you now have the ability to type in there? Cotley?
See here, it's on this page, right?
Oh, I mean in Discord.
Multiple. There it is.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So then now you can put
Add
in
the stuff in there
and remove at will.
Okay.
Yeah, that way I don't have to worry about it. You can just take care of that vault. I was gonna I thought about just putting it in the symbol on the map, but it's gonna be too much stuff that eventually just be a pain in the butt.
It'll look messy and it'll be crazy if somebody rolls over it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, assuming that your review goes well with between Monroe and the board of directors, you'll have the level 2, like the sack or whatever, anyway, for your role.
Oh, okay.
Which means that like your money will just automatically go to the vault. So any gold that you put in there, yeah, you get the living loot. So and yours would be a loot case. So essentially, the inside of it is connected to that same vault that the vault in the train is.
Yeah.
And so currently, as an action, if you wanted, like, if someone's about to rob you guys, you can just send all the money to the back to HQ, and then you guys don't actually have any money on you.
Yeah.
Or sorry, it's an action to bring the money. Yeah, okay. So like any money you put in there is now perfectly safe at HQ Waterdeep, but if you want some, then you just use an action and you can bring whatever money you need out, and essentially.
Perfect.
And then for your like living the good life, so you maintain a wealthy lifestyle at no cost. I was wondering if you wanted to like role play that in a way of like is something to do with like your musical career, like maybe you get like a record deal or something. I don't know.
Record deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'd like to probably more say that like the tales of the hostile takeovers have now traveled a little bit further and wider, and so the songs of their glory are kind of a little more like hit tunes.
Oh, okay.
So
You're going up the
any
charts.
town, yeah, like any town we go into is kind of like going on tour, and like I'll jump into to an inn or a tavern, and I'll use the rest of the hostile takeovers like fireworks at the show, where they're like standing there doing shit whenever I sing about like something that they did in the battle against the dragon, or like Hausch is back there diddling on the flute and shit while he's throwing little orbs there and there, and it basically just means like everywhere we go we have whatever level of comfort. We're just living the backstage life.
Nice. Yeah, they like just to have you in their tavern, they'll give you the room and board.
Yeah, the E-Theory rail just turns into a tour bus.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now roll 1d20 for the amount of new kids you're about to have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that's the other thing. So with becoming level 2 HQ, you now have where is it? Franchise info? Yeah, so you now have you can hire 6 more untrained hirelings. You can hire 1 more trained or skilled hireling, and then technically you have 10 crew. But for the purposes of that's essentially like your train operating magically, unless you need crew for something else, like if you need to take a different vehicle or something. And then you can also your tasks. You can have your NPCs do 2 tasks per month instead of 1. Oh, and the radius of your place goes up. Let's go do that on the map, because that's always fun. So settings. So
we ending on a somber note. Is Dabby playing "See You Again" on the train radio?
Yeah. Well, I'd rather do that kind of stuff when he's here, and then I also know he's gonna be drunk, so I was hoping to just do like paperwork and bullshit and reminiscing for the rest of this session, and then I can get everything kind of like ducks in a row for the next one. But Yeah, you have so like you could now like pick of NPCs you guys have encountered or whatever one more skilled hireling and 4 more unskilled hirelings to join you on the train.
Do we already have the elf sisters as hirelings?
Like not currently. Your only hirelings right now are Yagra and Rub and Tug technically, other than Dabby. Yeah. So you could get the elf sisters.
I'd be down for another crack at the Elf Sisters.
Okay, I'll write this down.
I'll save the Black Arrow encounter for when Isaac's here.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering too, like maybe that becomes a thing. Like maybe
was
she gets a part of your crew, depending on how the letter goes. And there is another member of the party that she has ties to, that nobody else except that member knows.
Doc, what have you been doing?
One does not dip the arrow where another has. I didn't fuck her.
I need to know if you said that in character. Like you started with the analogy and then you just
that whole
dropped
thing,
all
that
pretense.
That happened for real. All of that was in.
The arrow does not dip in another's. I didn't fuck her.
Yeah. No. But what I was gonna ask more about was if it might be possible to. See, that's more of like if we had an outpost, because I don't know because the way that they set up like a medicine shop or something.
They run an alchemist shop in Phandalin currently.
Because I was wondering if they might be able to handle the alchemy, the back end of our business.
I mean, that's a good idea. You could almost like if you had in order for them to do the actual alchemy, one of them would have to be the skilled hireling because untrained ones are just laborers. So you could have like the one sister be the skilled, the other one be untrained, and then if you wanted, they could either like set up like continue to do the alchemy from Phandalin, or if you want to increase your profits by having the cart no longer have to go to Phandalin and just go straight from the Mirror of Dead Men to Waterdeep, then it might make sense for you guys to have them set up in Waterdeep, and they can actually like operate the shop from there. Yeah, that would make sense.
if they're gonna be working for us, I'd rather relocate them, and I'm sure they'd be happier working in a less rural area.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure they would be absolutely overjoyed if you gave them the opportunity to open and run an alchemy potion shop in Waterdeep.
Big city.
Yeah, that's a huge opportunity.
All right. Yeah. So I would vote for that. That way we can keep our current passive income running, and they can be.
Well, and it would increase because you wouldn't have the trip from Phandalin to the Mirror, back to Phandalin, back to Waterdeep. It would just go from the Mirror to Waterdeep. Like I could see it doubling essentially, because you would be having it travel. Like you'd have to pay the sisters, you'd have to pay a little bit of rent for the shop, like maybe it's a stall. Oh, you wouldn't have to pay the sisters actually, because they'd be part of your crew. If you want to count them as part of your thing, that would be included in the monthly fee. So there'd be like a small like charge, like basically like a farmer's market charge, and then they could actually just the round trip would happen twice a month instead of once a month. So you'd be doubling. Yeah. The actual changes as far as like all that stuff we'll do at like the monthly meeting. I just wanted to have the HQ level up. And rank increases. Well, first of all, I wanted the train to come pick you up, because now you guys can move way fucking faster. It's just easier. And then the other thing was the way that it works is like the HQ is tied to you becoming level 5, and I didn't want to have you guys hit level 5 and then spend like 3 more weeks adventuring before you even get back without having any benefit. But then but I did want you guys to get level 5, so yeah, that was kind of yeah. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back.
I kind of lost track there. Did anybody else remember how many more unskilled hirelings / skilled hirelings we're supposed to bring on or can bring on?
Well, it's kind of like a corporate loophole. Like we can only bring on so many more, but I didn't hear can't produce more.
I think I remember it being something like 6 unskilled hirelings. But I don't know if I don't know if we need that many guys. You know, no, I'm just kidding.
Like,
Uh,
yeah, seems like a lot.
but yeah, I was just seeing if anybody else had any other ideas for folks they might have wanted to bring on, NPC wise.
Might try and recruit Black Arrow depending on how the reunion goes with the
Yeah.
characters.
What about Bertus?
Yeah.
Too many bad memories.
Mm-hmm.
Not technically. I just think she has a commitment to the town we were rescuing her for.
Oh, okay.
So she might not want to leave.
All right.
And we could keep her as like an insider, like with dirt on her, like to keep the duck cover story going for a bit. But it's up to you.
Yeah.
Or a decisionist, but he's not here.
The people we
I mean,
get,
I don't really know what her specialty is, so I don't really have a strong pool for her. It's just like I'm trying to think of NPCs that we know is all.
That is that the one we? Sorry, is that the person we saved?
Yeah, the one that wasn't the dragon.
Right.
Oh, did yeah, Arzex, did your follower turn into paste or anything?
Oh yeah, he turned into acid. Like
Oh, never mind.
straight up liquid.
Yeah, but you
And
have
on
his
face though.
Yeah, you have his face.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't need that. I was just
Yeah, I
how many-
kind of pull it out and like hold it over to you. Like I know you guys were like, you know, you guys got along well. So like if you wanted,
Nope, I'm good.
no, hey, got it. I put it back into my pocket.
How many skilled / unskilled
You get
hirees were we supposed to bring on?
you now you have 1 unskilled, or no, sorry, you have 4 unskilled and 1 skilled new available.
Okay, and that's already minus the 2 that we just added, right?
That's not like if we're counting one of the elf sisters as skilled and 1 as unskilled, then you only have 3 unskilled slots.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not a lot to worry about. All right.
Well, and you don't have to fill them. That's just the amount of like hirelings that the franchise will pay for before you have to start paying for them yourselves. So you can
Alright.
save those slots and just add people as you go. And like because we're not going to add, like I'm not going to change the route and the elf sister. I won't have them move or anything before the next monthly meeting. You have time to kind of think about it.
Okay.
But I've got it. I'm writing it in the notes. So, and then when we get to the monthly meeting, then we'll go through like what the new costs are and what your tasks you want to do and what the which hirelings you want and where you want them and blah 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 blah. Yeah. cool.
Do we know what we're gonna do for the Mario stuff? Are we gonna keep that going and have you shapeshift from Yara to Sir Donald John, or are we just gonna play that by ear?
Yeah, for the purposes of entering the town, I probably would just wild shape back into the duck.
Right.
But the duck would have 1,000-yard stare at this point in duck form. Like, there's some bad memories coursing through this poor little bastard.
So no speeches for a little while.
Yeah, no big speeches. I'll give like angsty teenage responses, like 1 to 2 words, like "Oh, fine, yeah, doing good,
Yeah.
been busy."
Everybody's like, he's changed.
The duck seems hotter for some reason.
Just campaign lies.
Yeah, I do have like I have a bunch of stuff that's kind of happened in Vandalin, so when you get there, it's gonna be quite the thing.
I had one more epitaph note for Snogg, but I'm gonna wait till Isaac's here because it's a tearjerker.
Awesome.
Oh no!
Especially considering Arawa is an Eladrin elf that like lives for like damn near a century.
Yeah. Well, and, like I'm assuming we're gonna do the like you guys want to do like an official like in character whatever funeral at some point.
Also, a great pickup line for you fellows out there.
Oh, nice.
Although if Isaac doesn't end up showing, I'll just type it in chat, but we'll see how
Okay.
this goes.
Boy.
All right. Well, we got anything else hanging on the ledger there?
I don't think so. That's pretty much her. I expected the dragon thing to take longer.
I'd like to address Thok's children for a second here.
Okay.
I've been noticing a lot of broken dishes and a lot of garments being left out in the open.
Hey, you haven't been noticing shit. You're new here.
I'd say let me
Stop.
speak to the manager, but she'd just dab on me.
Why don't you stop leaving your bras out in the fucking middle of the railway?
Wait, I don't wear bras. Those aren't mine.
Oh, never mind. Don't ask.
Everyone just like turns to look at Hausch.
Hausch just
Oh, I
like
was-
opens a little pocket journal and looks down.
I was just gonna shut up because like that implied that was Yagra. So I was
Oh.
like, never mind. Everybody, shut up. Don't say anything about it.
My bras are all natural. It's like completely vine sourced with very tasteful nipple coverings. We're streaming YouTube, so I can't paste or post exactly what they look like.
Very tasteful nipple coverings. They're delicious.
It's yeah. Instead of nipples, like the vines have like little berries growing off them. Come grab a nipple.
Yeah. Why do you always have hard
berries.
nipples? Oh no, those are my berries. Those are my good berries.
Those are my good berries. Why didn't I take good berries as a spell? God damn it! I just leveled up.
It's the best. It's the best spell ever.
Beyond that, I totally want to read what's in this letter from Black Arrow, but yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it,
well,
Isaac, hurry up. Oh,
well, yeah.
sorry.
No.
Rub and Tug, are they aging normally? Like, are they still
no.
just regular kids at this point?
They from what you've seen, increase about a year every month.
Okay.
But it's only been 6 days since the last time you saw them, so I guess they'd look about 3 months older.
I guess Rob's like just starting to get pimples on his face, like his voice is cracking.
I think they're only like 9 at this point. Aw. Mwah.
So they're still well, you know what, Thok? Cherish these moments because they're about to turn into a real fucking menace.
That's cool.
Oh,
Surrender the booty.
yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to find a fucking massive Gauss cannon to mount to the front of this bitch.
So... I don't know what y'all are getting at. I was just gonna say nightmare teenage age. What the fuck are y'all getting up to over here?
Where?
Yeah, you said surrender the booty.
Oh,
that
it's
was no. I posted something in links and memes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. When did Jared get out?
Mhm.
Links and oh, okay, that makes more sense now.
the wave motion gun from Space Battleship Yamato. That's
By the way,
Oh, that's
Quatley,
what I was
the
thinking of.
Arcadia.
That's what
The
I was thinking of. The Battleship Yamato. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the pirate chaser, and they have theirs looks more like just like a battleship.
It does, yeah.
The Arcadia Quatley would fit way better into Warhammer than you think it would.
Oh, you should watch the movie. It's really good.
Yeah.
I like the shorts on YouTube. Like especially the one what's his name? It's like it's covering like the Vulcan guy. Like the salamander, like attempting to save a planet like from not the Tyranids, the
You're talking
Necrons.
the 40k ones. Yeah, they're really cool. There's some pretty cool magic cannons. But I'm trying to find like a top-down image of one. Oh, buddy, what a fucking cool gun. Check this out if it'll load. We're not going to use this, but that's fucking cool.
Oh, I guess the Yamato is actually based off of a World War II battleship called the Yamato.
Yeah, it's like an actual ship or whatever.
Yeah, it was the lead ship of her class, built for the Imperial Japanese Navy
Oh, okay.
shortly before World War II.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight she fucking took before she sank. But I'm pretty sure one of the US's like lead battle cruisers got taken out at Pearl Harbor too, though. But I think like 2 were like out of the harbor, like 2 of the main ones from the US Admiral fleet. Like they weren't there like in the harbor like the day Pearl Harbor happened.
Oh.
So it's why the US still managed to retain naval supremacy.
Looks hella sick in space, though.
Yeah, they brought it into space. It's fighting the Orc menace now. Brothers, absolution is at hand.
The Yamato is literally like the pirate chaser, right?
I think it's like their main battleship or whatever.
Yeah. So it's part of like the same universe, because I'm pretty sure that it comes out in that last Tarlock movie as well.
Yeah, and it like kills half its own ships because it's like wave cannon or whatever. It's like obscenely powerful.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Fuck, I love the 40k universe.
I mean,
Such
I
a
feel like this
crazy
would
ass
go-
shit show.
I feel like this would go in 40K just as well too. Check this. Well, here, let's see.
Oh, the train? Oh yeah.
No. This is what we were talking about right now. Is the spaceship Yamato? Is posted.
Fuck that. Yeah, no, that would fit.
And so that big like so sometimes it looks more shark mouthy in the anime, that beam on the front, but that shit is just like it just tears through everything. So it's just like this like single beam, and it just like slashes through ships in front of it.
It's,
In 40K, I could see that being part of the Chaos faction. Like that front turbine turns into like a mouth that just fucking devours other ships. Like to reconstitute itself. Like that would be pretty fucking sick.
That's where the beam comes out of. But I
Yeah.
like that idea, like kind of just like sucking in like everything and just like recycling all the parts and like combusting all the combustibles like in one big like furnace motion.
It could work. In 40K, orcs roll down the windows in space for a nice gentle breeze, so.
Yeah, that shit is sick. Yeah, fuck a Death Star. Get that Yamato on that bitch.
POV, you insulted anime in front of the Yamato.
it's a wave motion gun, so I think it just like vibrates at an extreme frequency that forces like all the molecules to just fall apart. Like it breaks their bonds.
That's pretty cool. Reminds me of a curvature drive from the Three Body Problem.
I haven't seen that yet.
No, sorry, it's the books I was referencing. It's how they achieve faster than light travel. It's like they basically hook on to the gravitational waves of like that have been stemming since the dawn of like creation itself, and they just ride that shit like a giant wave through the universe.
Cool.
It's like the ultimate surfer.
Does it only go in one direction?
Pretty much whatever direction you like. Like they harness like the energy from it to move, rather than like just stick to it.
It's not like an Alcubierre drive.
No, because Alcubierre drive is like basically they
Yeah.
freeze themselves while the universe moves.
Yeah, I
But
like that.
for curvature drive, like they grab onto the wave of movement itself, and like they just. It's kind of like the old ships, like old middle-aged ships, where they just throw the mast up. Like they're
Yeah,
catching a breeze, but they can
they
still steer
use,
where they're going.
like the triangular, like how it doesn't matter which way the wind blows. If you tilt the sail and travel in triangles, you can always go in any direction.
Exactly. What a crazy fucking series that was.
Man, I'm having a hard time finding like a top-down Eldritch cannon. There's lots of cool pictures of them, but then none of them are top-down.
Damn it, Isaac, I'm passing out here. Show up soon.
Well, yeah.
I got some tearjerker lines to drop still.
Yeah, let's see. Because he said, like, there's no guarantee. Yeah, I seen that one, Fluke. It's a bit mechanical, though. I'm trying to find something a bit more like magical. There's the other one that has like the 6 spider legs, and it comes in different colors. So I was considering that one. Like there's a green, an orange, and a purple. The purple looks pretty cool. But I was hoping for something, I don't know, not quite that, a little bit more. I might have to like watch a bunch of anime and then like find the perfect thing and then cut it out myself.
What are y'all talking about?
Oh, cannons for the front of the ship.
Oh,
And I'll show you
Yeah.
the one I like, Roman.
Having just watched Dr. Stone, I am blown away at how uncensored it is with a lot of the information it freely delivers to kids around the world.
well, one, internet exists, and two, they're a lot like they're very general with proportions. Because I
True.
mean,
When it
like,
comes to gunpowder and bombs, though, like they're pretty much spot on with the proportions on how they measure it.
yeah, but again, it's like, like you can, like, you, you can still find YouTube videos on way more detailed instruction. It's, I guess, for the cool factor. I feel like they get away with it. Like in Japan, but that's something that's like you definitely wouldn't. I think, and also in a lot of cases, the reason is because in Japan, like a lot of the things that are accessible to us aren't as accessible. Like finding stump remover and
Omega.
just like buying it openly isn't like
Yep.
as accessible
Wind.
there for like people of all ages as it is. Like,
Oh, yeah,
for us
ammonium
at
nitrate.
Walmart.
They tell you how to distill it though. Like
Yeah.
they teach you how to boil down piss to create
But that's
ammonium
the thing. But
nitrate.
yeah, but that's the thing is like you like it's and it's also that's
That
like
one's not
omitting
bad.
several steps because like technically to cultivate ammonium nitrate, like you do actually have to put it through somewhat of like a still distilling, not necessarily fermenting process with biological material, whether it's like shit or leaves or whatever. But like, so like it's still like omitting some, but like, yeah, I mean, really, but I don't know. Again, I think for
All,
like,
okay,
I
all
think
fair
they think
points.
that I think they just think that like for the cool factor of like putting that shit out there, that that is readily accessible to like everybody of every age, that they don't think like, and they don't really think that any Japanese kid is going to do it. Like American kids, well, okay, fuck around and find out. But like, but
You know,
but yeah,
I used to think that until their prime minister got fucking blasted by the homemade shotgun, and I'm like, oh shit, they're just as American as Americans. And I hate
well,
to say it, but they're more American because he succeeded.
He
it's
didn't
it's
miss.
less. I would
Yeah,
say
his plan worked.
I would say it's less that they're just as American as Americans as they will go to. They like they're just as likely to go to extreme states
Much like
when faced
Americans, they'll
with.
go to extremes, but much like Japanese, they'll succeed more at it.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is that like, well, so here's actually I was just about to say something that's like it's not really a point, because the thing is like the whole point with like this with this guy was that like he was basically caught with all kinds of like predatory like young people material, and like he got out of it and waved it off, and then a person I I is the person that made like the shotgun was at least, I thought they were an adult.
I was gonna say though, these are fair points. My biggest nitpick with the show isn't even on the scientific basis of it. Is when the main character keeps fucking saying 1,000,000,000%.
1,000,000,000%.
That is
Like,
not a
yeah, that's the
thing.
most. That's like it seems like the most counter character thing that he could do. Like, why would somebody
Literally.
who's so? Why would somebody
Percent means by
literally
100. Why are you going
who
past it? There is no
who
more beyond that.
how is it that somebody who literally counted the seconds for thousands of years,
Yeah,
apparently,
3 centuries.
like how would why would that same person say 1,000,000,000%? And I
You know what?
understand, like, you know what? Yes, 1,000,000,000% does exist. It means you're multiplying. But why would you say that? Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't
why would
make
he say
sense.
percent then?
Yeah, why
Like,
why
a part
wouldn't
of me
you just
thought,
say
okay, well,
20 million times yes? Like,
maybe
you
if he
know?
was in stasis, his brain died a little bit. No, he was saying this shit before he got petrified.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the other actually my one nitpick with the show is the amount of things that they actually withhold that could be dangerous if somebody were to attempt said experiment. So like when they were start talking about like like creating sulfa drugs
Oh
or
my
in
god, the hydrogen sulfide, the stupid air filter system they made.
yeah,
I'm like, you're
I
going
was
to
like,
kill
"But you're
someone.
gonna die. Like you're just gonna like unless you just have a completely sealed off oxygen source and protection for your eyes and and any other skin that exudes lots of moisture, you are going to have a real bad time and or die."
Yeah, like your skin will fucking melt getting that close to. But yeah, that's not even the point. They didn't even have to get that close to the hydrogen sulfide. They literally could have had a giant fucking rod they just kept attaching sticks to
Yeah,
extend the
which is
range to just
scraping. All
dip
you
a
gotta do is
tank into
scrape.
the lake.
Yeah,
But they're like,
but
I'm gonna make
anyway.
a primitive filtration system.
Yeah, no, they get too much into the idea of creating a thing, especially a thing that seems like simple and attainable to make another thing. And it like I think it kind of like boggles up the situation where it could just be like, no, like the main plot of trying to go along and like even just collect this one very important mineral is enough. Like you don't have to make like another bullshit thing out of it.
That
Like
episode should have
or
ended 10 minutes in. Like, oh, the filtration system didn't work. He's dead.
yeah, or if
Like,
you wanted to create a filtration system for something, have it be for something that it would actually be applicable for, you
right?
know? Like if you were just gonna create a simple fucking charcoal fucking mask, like with an external air supply,
Yeah,
like
do it for like a methane gas leak in a cave, not fucking
yeah, exactly.
hydrogen sulfide.
They did that like tons of times, or they had tons of opportunity to do that where they were in subterranean areas that would have like they would have collected like the tons of gas down there that probably would have it would have been stuck at a low level that they might not have even been able to detect. Like it would have just
Literally,
been like
yes.
they went far enough down, and all of a sudden they would just like start getting dizzy and dying.
They
It
went
just
straight into the most dangerous gas. I remember my H2S Alive course. 50 parts per million for H2S and you're fucking dead.
yeah, yeah. So
Parts
it's
per
like,
million.
but let's just walk up into it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
No, see, yeah, that's
Oh, we
more
got the
where I was
silver
like,
spear though. It turns black when it gets exposed. I was like, great, you get to see yourself dying 2 seconds before you die.
yeah, exactly. Like you could have done the same thing with a fucking canary, like in a like and been like much more like actually alertive by having it like on a cart
Yeah,
ahead of you
instead
or whatever.
let's waste tons of precious like alchemical fucking ingredients that took
Yeah,
months to prepare.
just put a bird on a fucking wire. It's just
Oh
like
my
all you had to
god,
do,
yes.
and just
Literally.
and then be like, okay, bird died, stay 50 feet away from that, and and
Yeah,
now let's collect the materials.
did the bird die? We should have been out of there 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It is a show like for all my nerd rage, I have to give it a bit of benefit of the doubt, but it's like, if you're trying to apply real world science, like, in the unlikely but likely case someone's going to attempt this, you are going to kill someone with this misinformation.
Yeah.
Like, before modern methods, we could not approach hydrogen sulfide lakes like that. We could not approach it. Like, it's death all around.
I mean, I will guess that like the open probability of a kid that watches this show being able to have access to that type of dangerous area is extremely minimal. But you know, it's the principle. It's like
No, the worst part is you're going to kill a potential scientist, because the kid who listens to that and goes to try it out would probably be a good scientist. It's just he was given shitty data.
yeah.
It's a niche nitpick, though. It's a pretty good show otherwise. Until they got into like shampoo and conditioner, it's like, oh my god, you fucking guys are. It's like,
It's you got every you know show has fucking you know fluff episodes, sometimes seasons, fucking filler.
I guess. But it was like when Stone was like, I'm gonna bring everyone back. Like, who froze? It's like, really? Everyone? Like, you know,
Yeah.
statistically, you're bringing back like serial killers, child molesters, thieves. Like, I get he couldn't differentiate just from the statues alone, but goddamn, dude, like, be a little more careful with it.
I
Wait, but
mean,
guys,
If your
Yo.
society unthaws a maniac early on who kills everyone, there goes your fucking chance at rebuilding civilization.
hey, what's up? How you doing, buddy?
Oh
How you
yes,
doing, champ?
Isaac. Jesus Christ, sorry man, I didn't even notice you dropping.
How you doing, champ?
Cotley and
I'm
I
good.
are ranting anime, trying to
How's it
distract
going, bud?
ourselves from the fact that you died as a fucking hero, and we're all sad.
Good.
It was magnanimous. It was
Magnanimous.
you were suspended in midair, raining down a flurry of fire onto a dragon that couldn't
that
do
worked?
shit about it.
Worked like a charm, brother.
I saved the
Wait,
day.
what? I just tossed that as a joke. I didn't think you'd implement
Nah,
that. Thank
you
you.
took
No.
you took more than half of this motherfucker out of her. Like her face was fucking melting off by the time she
Oh
got away
my
from you.
God.
She realized too late what a fucking mistake she made.
Okay, I have one very important question that needs to be answered. As Roman was doing that, did he sing?
Oh yeah,
Fuck yeah.
yeah. He was it. Well, now I've got every time something happens, I've got that fucking Carry On My Wayward Son stuck in my head.
Alright,
But
I was
you-
thinking
what did he
already.
sing?
Familiar faces, washed out
By the way-
faces.
Yeah. By the way, Snogg, I have some unfortunate news for you, because you
Uh-oh.
died now.
Yeah.
You have a letter from Black Arrow sealed with a kiss in your room.
God.
That's gonna
And
be
you
a
had
conversation.
me too, who was gonna tell you something after the fight, but you didn't fucking make it. And now
Hey.
she's heartbroken.
So long as you guys are left alive, that's all that matters in the end.
No, I was waiting for you to get here before I fucking pulled the Gunt Retcher line on you.
Oh God. Okay, I'm ready.
Arwa is crying outside your door, like holding her face in her arms. Like, and this Eladrin elf who lives centuries tells you, or says, I would live 100 lifetimes alone, Snogg, if it meant I could spend just one more with you.
Holy fuck.
You regret dying now, bitch.
Damn,
Absolutely.
guys.
No, jokes aside, I was so sad. Like, no, not Snogg. I had a whole romance planned out.
I gotta change my performance review for Snogg. I think maybe he does fuck.
No, it's
We're
too late.
retconning this.
No take
They
backs.
banged once. It's too late, Snogg.
Yeah,
You
we were
left a
reading your
heartbroken gonna be
performance
widow.
review, and it was like sad.
I appreciate every one of you guys. It was heartbreaking seeing the notes you guys left me because it was so funny. But at the same time, I was like, damn, I died.
Did you read the epitaph I made at least in chat?
Where was that?
Okay, I assume you probably didn't.
Why
It's
not?
the epitaph reads, "Heroes are never born, but made through dedication and bravery. Rest in peace, my friend."
Oh, and he's
Ooh.
gonna carve that on the engine furnace, because Dabby said you might want to be cremated in the E-Theory rail.
Yeah, I was gonna plant it on a tree, like near your gravesite until I heard you got cremated, because I wanted the message to last longer. But I like this just as much too.
Fuck.
Apparently, Dabby wanted a piece of you too. I don't know.
Dabby wanted some of that ass.
Oh my
That's
God.
not canon. That was not ever that was not never official.
Never.
That's-
Where do you think dragon blood sorcerers come from, Mister?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Someone had to have gotten either lucky or very unlucky in the past.
Yeah.
Damn, Snogg was gonna be dragging these nuts all over the place.
Yeah,
Ah,
right.
Okay.
there, I put a cannon on the front of the train. Oh yeah, your
Can
train
we
flies now.
read that letter now though, Colin?
I will
now
send
that
it to.
he's here.
I'll send it to Snogg or to Isaac, and then he can decide.
Because he
Okay.
had two hotties
Or-
fucking chasing after him
Yeah.
at this point.
Should I just read it out loud?
Yeah, I say go ahead. I mean, I'm dead,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
they'd have all the right to know.
So I guess
Read.
like after you guys like you go to like clean out his room and stuff, and you find this letter on his. It's like a letter. It's sealed. It's got a black arrow seal, and it's got like you can see like a lipstick kiss on it. And it reads, "My dearest Snogg, I must apologize that my sudden disappearance and professional mannerisms left you in such a state of worry. Of course, my feelings for you are genuine. I have never connected with anyone on the level of compatibility that you and I share. In our line of work, it is rare to have trustworthy friends, let alone to meet someone with whom I feel so safe and yet so vibrant. Each day since our time together has been a whirling mess of emotions for me, a combination of fear and excitement about the new possibilities my future may now hold. The fact that my feelings towards you are genuine is why my behavior may have seemed off to you, for I have not been completely honest with you. However, I can no longer keep the truth of things from someone I find myself so drawn to. The organization that Sharna works for are overwhelmingly powerful and will stop at nothing to achieve their goals. I, in fact, was sent by them to meet with you under the pretense of getting close to you and using that closeness to gain advantage on their behalf. This was something I am not unfamiliar with, but after the night we shared, I knew I could not go through with it. Listen, the Zentarum have my little brother. This is the leverage they hold over me to keep me in line with their desires. I am putting his safety and my own at great risk writing this letter to you. But with your set of skills, perhaps you and I together could rescue him from their evil grasp. If you were to agree to help me with this, I could finally be free of them, and perhaps we could be together in a more permanent manner. I have laid my heart bare before you, and pray that you do not crush the life from it. And it's signed Sugarford Dingling. And then it says, P.S. I love the flower you sent to me. However, next time you may want to pick a more potent one. The guy I poisoned with it didn't die fast enough, and I had to finish him off with my blade.
Oh, oh no!
I'll post that
That's so
in the tavern.
sad.
Oh, you
God,
guys.
and it answers the murder mystery question. Oh my god, we gotta save her brother, dude. God damn it. Colin, what are you doing to me? I'm fucking crying, dude.
Why would you do that to me?
That was so. Oh my god, and he'll never read the letter.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm actually heartbroken. What
I
the
know.
fuck?
Thank you. I was about to pin it myself.
Oh my god, dude, that's so sad. God, maybe I am a chick. I play him too well. This is heartbreaking.
It's really, yeah, it was something.
Oh fuck.
And like I had to write it with the knowledge that he'd never read it.
Oh,
Oh,
you cold-hearted son of a bitch.
All right. That's enough for me, guys. I'm gonna cash out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Y'all did a great job. Thank
Doc,
you.
we
for-
will fucking make good on this message. We'll free her brother. It's the least we can do.
Thank you for all that bullshit, Colin.
You're welcome.
Now I'm gonna be. Now I'm
Yeah,
thinking
even
about
yeah, I
that.
can hear him tearing up. This
Yeah.
is fucking bullshit.
All right. And Nog, thank you for your sacrifice. You will be
Yes.
remembered. Your picture will hang in the halls of the Ethereal Rail for eons to come. All right. Good night, guys.
It's
Oh,
a
Good
it's,
job,
fuck.
everybody.
Snog, you left 2 broken hearts behind. Oh,
honestly, see, I wasn't even sure I'd leave any broken heart behind, so that's good.
oh, dude, my entire last attack was based on our first meeting together. I was
Yeah.
freezing like near to death in the rain, and like I like looked up to like a warm like cloth being offered by you to dry me off.
Oh,
I know, yeah, I know, right? Fuck this dragon. I tried to strangle it as an octopus.
that's what that picture was about?
That's exactly what it was about. I was so sad. I'm still sad. What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, this is beautiful storytelling, Colin. I honestly love it.
That's great. I'm glad. that
You have no idea
enjoy
how
it.
much more emotionally invested in this story I am at this point.
That's fantastic.
We need to free Black Arrow's brother. Not for any personal reason. At this point, like it would have been what Snogg would have wanted.
Absolutely.
And honestly, Isaac, I can't wait to see your next character. It's gonna be a blast.